Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Listen, boys and girls, we got a special guest. Tommy Sandoval is here. How are you, bro?
Pretty chilling.
Yeah? Looks like
made it all the way up from San Diego.
And it looks like you brought a few things. Jesus Christ. The whole table is filled with Tecates, Clamato. What do we got here? We got this.
We got our Michelada mix. So
it's you're going to make micheladas for us. Michelada.
Is this the first time you've heard of a michelada before?
I don't know what the fuck's going on here. There's limes, there's bags of stuff. I don't know what the hell this is.
If you didn't see all this first, what would you think by the name? Michelada. Just hear it without seeing anything. What do you think of?
Nothing.
No. No.
Michelada. I think of an enchilada.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So right. The first time I ever had one, my friend took me to a marisco spot, which is basically Mexican seafood.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, have you ever had a michelada? And I'm all... No, and I was like thinking about it. I was all, "Am I gonna eat it? What is it?"
Yeah.
I don't get it. What's a michelada? And he's like, "Oh, it's just like a beer with lime and then salt around the rim." I'm like, "Oh, that sounds pretty good." And,
it's a little more than that, obviously.
Well, yeah. At this point in time, it's reached a different level. Over the years, it's took some time to acquire the taste. I mean,
so this is your own?
Well, no, this isn't my own.
Oh, okay,
this is my own that I came up with. Aside from everything I picked up along the way, like
gotcha.
Different people serve different styles of micheladas, and they call them different things. So some people call them chavelas, and then a chelada and a michelada can even be different things, depending on if they're made with clamato, which is the clam tomato mix.
Yeah,
and if they don't make it with that, sometimes they just call it a chelada, and it's lime, ice, and then just salt around the rim.
That seems like more my style, but
yeah, super basic. I could do that one for you.
No, I want the real.
I know, but you say you don't like spice.
I don't like spice, but I want to taste. I want to taste what Tommy tastes every time.
Oh no, you don't.
I really want to know.
No, you don't.
But this is so. If you go to a restaurant or a bar or whatever, and you order a michelada, you may not be getting the same thing in different places because everything's different, right?
Of course.
People make their own variation of it. So this is your take on a michelada.
Pretty much.
This is a Sandoval michelada.
Yep, a Tommy Chelada.
Tommy Chelada.
That's what they've said.
Okay.
It's been dubbed a Tommy Chelada over time. So
this is this is going to be great.
Might as well use the name while I got it.
Okay. So he's going to get started. Are those Vlasic pickles? What's going on here?
Headphones off or?
Oh, you have to stand up. You got to stand up to do it.
It's nice. It's like bartending almost. You feel like.
Okay, whatever you want to do. Raj, I don't know if the camera is really catching. Should we just leave that camera right there? I don't know. However, listen, be comfortable, bro. Oh, we got you in the wide shot, maybe.
Sit back down.
Yeah, they've got the wide shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to
sit back down.
Inhibit. I don't want to.
I got a little too excited. I'm sorry.
I don't want to inhibit your michelada.
So let's make micheladas and.
Okay. Well, you're gonna do 4 of them, right? And one for me, one for Raj, and. Well, I don't know if Raj is it going to go good with your CBD?
Sure. Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
This other one over here.
CBD life.
This is Kelly's over here, man. Are those Vlasic pickles? What are we talking about? Are those? I know they're looks like
dill pickles.
Okay.
Straight out of Food for Less.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Pretty proper, you know.
Okay. We had Don.
We're on a budget out here.
Keep it affordable.
Now, it's like $2 chuck.
We had Don Brown on the show, and he actually just squirted the lime in his eye. He didn't really pour it into a drink.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I've done like the Steve-O jackass shot.
Oh,
do the lime, and then you snort the salt.
But you need your eyes for those frontside flips down those stairs.
I mean, not really. I'm kind of just blurry.
Okay.
Like, when it comes down to it, I have one moment of like pureness, and that's all I get.
Yeah.
And aside from that, every other moment is just frustration. I'm like, that's
okay.
He's
gonna make the. He's got the. Right? Well, we can't disclose all the ingredients, right? So we're gonna.
Come on.
You know.
Quantity.
Yeah, it's just
right. Yeah.
But when you're like
all about the love. What?
Well, let's talk.
Great.
I mean, while you're making the Michelada, let's talk about the frontside flips and the ollies down the stair and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
here we go. Right?
Well, I'm just saying because you said like
it sounds like someone's dad.
Well, listen, I don't jump down shit, you know. But as a capable, I am capable of it.
I've seen you skate a double set.
I've skated some shit.
I've seen you jump.
I've skated some 3 flat 3s and some.
You mean a 3 flat 3?
Just keep bumping.
I can't. But you know, like when you do a tech trick, sometimes you black out. You know what I mean? You black out and you don't know, and you're just riding away. Does that happen to you when you're flying down shit, or
that happens every single trick I've ever done? Probably that's made it into a video.
You blacked out.
Don't even know how I do it. I'm like, unless it's something that I just know is within my realm.
Okay.
But most of the shit that's toward the end of my part,
black out.
For sure. It has to be like some of those moments. I'm sure, like I trust my trick enough.
Yeah.
To throw it down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But in the moment and that try that you make it, I definitely don't know where I am or what happened. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I rode away and I look back and it's like, okay, fuck, I fucking did it. So.
I mean, to me that's insane though, because you're flying down. No pickles, just pickle juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Oh, it won't. Let's
not good.
Maybe we'll bleep that out. But
whatever.
To me, it's like insane that you black out during a fucking flying through the air. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're just literally, because there's a lot of hang time there, right? There's a lot of hang time to process kind of what's going on a little bit. No?
Yeah, I think part of the floating and projection, like how fast and how far.
Right.
I think it's kind of just. You get to the point of confidence and trust that you know how fast you have to go, you know how to flip the trick or, stick with your board for whatever amount of time, whether it's the stairs or the rail. And basically putting those two together, like the confidence and the trust and, just a pure moment of adrenaline.
Sure.
I mean, whoever hasn't blacked out in a trick and like not been there for that moment is insane. Like they're fucking insane. I want to meet them and they got superpowers or something. I never completely know when I'm gonna do something. Yeah, for sure. I'm like, okay, here it goes.
Dude, you probably know the catch, right? You probably feel the catch and then that's it.
Considerably.
Yeah.
But when you skate gaps or big stuff, whatever, you pretty much looks like you always just go for it regardless first try.
Oh yeah.
Like some people, kind of warm into it, but it looks like you always, I've skated with you on trips and you just go right for it.
It depends on how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes
there's like no test in the water.
Well, why bust your ass olling it when you can just frontside flare, do fucking what trick?
Sometimes that's the case. Other times I'm like really feeling iffy about the day in general. So it does take that warm up or flat ground or something. Mm-hmm. And once I get sparked, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, I was 90, or sorry, go.
No, I was going to tell the story. When we were in China together and he's sitting there, he has a bottle of wine, he's smoking. Yeah. He's like, I'm not skating today. He's at the spot. He is laid out, dude. He's done. And then we start skating this little hubba. And then he gets sparked out of nowhere. He does a front blunt big spin down it. Wow. And then he leaves. And we're like, where did Tommy go? He said he was not even skating. He polished the bottle of wine. He comes back. He was like, hey guys, I found a spot. We need to go right now. And it's a 17 stair rail.
Oh my God.
But he just frontside flipped over. And it was just like, Tommy, I thought you were just chilling today, dude.
You got sparked.
Yeah, dude. He's just going.
I think that's my line for life is I wake up and I'm pretty much dust from the day before though. So I give the day an hour in the morning to see how I feel.
Right.
I'm not skating today. 90% of the time I'll say that. 90% of the time I'll end up skating. So I'm like, fuck, dude.
But when do you realize that you want to go skate? Because I feel like the window closes.
I don't really realize it until I'm just doing it. I
right.
can't tell myself, okay, now's the time to skate. It just, if the spark is there, it's there. If it's not, I just try to sit it out as much as I can. But it's hard to do because you're sitting there and you're not hurt and you're kind of just like a little mentally out of it.
Sure.
Because you probably partied the night before, whatever. But But just saying that, you're still able to skate.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just gonna give it that opportunity to even be out with the crew and make it an option. So if something happens, whatever.
Right. Because my window closes throughout the day. If it's like noon, and then by 3 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm not going out anymore. This is my window's shut.
Oh,
I'm done.
Yep. I feel like there's definitely an hour of the day where shut down.
Yeah.
I can't.
You're done.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Sure.
Good.
So he's stretching now. He's doing
that was
it's
a
lot
process, dude. That was
okay.
So
good.
This one's, I don't know. They're all pretty spicy. I kind of just sent you down the.
So all the ingredients are in here. We have. Let me take a whiff real quick.
Anybody?
I'll try.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, let's get it.
Jesus Christ!
Look at this guy. Whoa!
Put the beer in there.
You can't drink it beforehand.
I'm not. Trust me. I'm not.
Taste it.
You got to dilute this thing for me. Now, what's on the rim here? It's like a cayenne peppers. Or what was going on here? It's traditional margarita salt.
Yeah, like a Mexican fucking chili salt. Basically, it's got like. All right. Does anybody remember the Lucas?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like fucking that shit mixed with margarita salt, but perfected.
Okay.
So it's more of the spice and less of the salt, but just enough to
give it that nice.
Just enough to be awesome.
How did they glue this on here?
I don't know. See, that's something I haven't really figured out. I'm not the biggest fan of these cups, just because if I knew we were in a house, I would have came prepared, brought mugs, and it's like a legit.
This
process.
Is a to-go.
Yeah, this is a to-go.
This is a to-go. What?
You just buy those at a liquor store.
I've never seen these at a liquor store. Maybe I'm just not hip to it. I'm not looking out for them.
I mean, if this is your first Michelada, I'm sure you wouldn't know shit about the cups.
No.
You wouldn't even care about them. You just walk by and be like,
oh, here we go.
Is this more of like a Southern California thing, or are these popular everywhere?
I think it's became more popular over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure. It's obviously always been in Mexico, I feel.
Yeah.
San Diego, more likely than a lot of other places, just because we're like
closer
to the border. And then I've seen some in LA. The more north you get, the more iffy it is.
Okay.
You might want to stay away from it after you pass Camp Pendleton. I'm like,
okay.
I'm good after that.
Gotcha. Okay, he's pouring in the Tecates here.
Who's this for?
One for Raj.
I'll take one.
Raj has been on the CBD vibes lately, though. So this is that's a good pour right there.
That's the
came right up to the rim.
Topper,
came right up to the rim. He's getting all the one more here. We gotta.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big drinker. I'm not a big spice guy. So don't be offended if I only take a sip or two of the Michelada. I just want to taste what
we got. Homies that got your back. Okay. If you don't want it, we have homies that want it.
I just want to taste this. I want to taste the Tommy. Michelada.
If you like micheladas.
I'm down for spice.
Oh yeah, you should see what this dude puts in his chili.
Yeah.
He makes good chili though. I will say.
You do chili and rice? Or you just chili? Wow.
Just chili.
You gotta throw that rice.
The rice is the best. You put the rice on the bottom, throw some chili on,
and some cheese.
Oh my god.
Oh dude.
Yeah. Another beer. He's getting these things take a lot.
Has somebody got a key? Anybody?
Are you gonna shotgun one?
Why not? Let's do this.
There we go. We got a key coming in here. This is a party, man. I like Tommy's. He's gonna shotgun a beer right now for us, man. This is great. Here we go. Whoa.
This is a cover page.
Good. Look at that. Boom.
It sounded refreshing.
Hey, he goes back. Look at this. Bless you, man.
My bad.
This is great.
Man, we're back.
This is great. No reason to apologize for that.
Let me go hook Kelly up.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Gotta hook my boy up.
Go ahead. These guys were on LRG tours together, Raj.
Traveling the world.
I don't really see it, them hanging out really, but
gotta hit him with the meat.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Tommy.
All right,
here we go.
Got you.
Grab this one here, bro.
I didn't even get to cheers you, but
we're
good. Distance.
Here we go. Cheers,
buddy. Yeah, guys.
Michelada.
Stay out
This is,
here.
oh God.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Ooh,
that's good.
That is good.
Then you gotta give it a little mix, though. You gotta give it a little fucking.
Oh yeah.
You gotta finger it.
A little swirl. Woo.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Tommy.
Fucking rowdy out here. What, is that good?
I might go buy a couple more of these cups.
No, it's not about the cups.
No?
That's
Okay.
that's what you're missing. It's not the cups.
That's not bad
It's
at
the
all.
mix in the cup. It's what's in the cup that matters.
So, are you every time you crack a new beer, you make a whole new Michelada?
Nah, I just do this.
Refill
Top it
it.
off.
You top
just
it
crack
off.
it and then just
Well-
keep it going.
But what about the ingredients wear off eventually? You gotta.
So that's the point.
Oh.
You make it as thick as you can first. Then you keep
Gotcha.
pouring until it's done, and then you make another one.
Oh.
So it should be, for me, I like to try and make one that could last like 2 or 3 beers.
Gotcha.
So if we get a 32, it's like perfect.
Oh.
You know, like,
Hey, I got to tell you, man, this is a great drink. I thought I actually had my doubts, and I'm just not a guy. I'm not a beer, not
You're
a
not a
spice
Clamato?
guy.
yeah, it's kind of refreshing.
Clamato.
It's kind of refreshing in a way because
Yeah.
it takes away from how heavy the tomato juice could be, how you feel the spice, or certain things you think you'd taste, and
Right.
it's just all together,
It's
It's like a
good.
Bloody Mary beer.
Yeah,
but better. You
I
can't-
like it.
Yeah,
I love
like
Bloody
it.
Marys, but sometimes you get those really thick, like tomatoey, just
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
eating tomato soup, with vodka in it.
It does say caliente on it,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's that caliente.
Yeah.
It's more of a.
this. It's supposed to be that because they have these little packets that come inside of them, and then you pour the packets in, so it adds like.
Oh, it's like
spice.
a pre-made. This is a pre-made thing. You
Yeah,
could
but-
pre-make it, but you don't put the packet in.
Yeah, no, I just.
Should we add some last dab to it?
Oh, jeez. That'll.
Oh, what?
Don't
Alright,
do that.
let's go.
Please don't do that.
Tommy's going
Is this
for
crazy?
it.
It's really
It's not.
gnarly.
It's like so thick you can't even like pour it out.
gonna-
Oh, you gotta
Just-
shake it first.
It's gonna
Dude,
sink
whoa.
to the
Tommy,
bottom.
That's all.
that sauce is gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
It's gnarly. It's not something
Looks
chill.
Looks like he's game though. He's ready to go, man.
Please be careful.
Yeah, that thing's
That
gonna,
thing is no joke.
Just
and
one,
I'm
little,
not-
one little turd, and I'm.
Yeah,
Maybe good
one
boil turd.
one turd
Is
will
anything
do it.
even coming out of that thing?
I know. Here, I'm gonna fucking.
There, you give it a little.
And be
help.
careful.
Am I
Yeah.
done? Am I
Yeah,
done?
yeah, yeah.
Good.
Hey,
Alright.
be careful with your hands too. Like,
Don't
like-
cut your
my
It won't burn your skin.
It's
Don't
gnarly.
do that.
No, don't do that.
Man, this is a great start here. I love
Oh, we're
this,
just
bro.
getting started.
Just getting
Huh?
started.
He's the
man.
first guest to ever shotgun a beer on the show.
That's true.
Yeah.
You are.
131
Yes.
episodes.
Yeah.
You guys.
Finally.
Shoot.
So,
Nobody's partying.
Yeah.
Chula Vista. You grew up there.
Grew up there and all through San Diego, kind of just general areas, north, south, mainly south,
Okay.
east, west, kind of made my tracks here and there. So
Yeah. Chula Vista is closer to the border now, or is it
it's probably like 10 minutes.
10 minutes from the? Okay.
Yeah,
You ever travel to Tijuana and do that whole thing?
that's my favorite
Donkey
place
shows?
to be.
Is it really?
No. We don't do that kind of TJ. We do a legit skate TJ.
Oh, okay.
Homie, super.
Gotcha.
My homie is off over there. He runs like a skate company.
Sick.
Like boards, and he used to have a skate shop when we first came down there. And I met him on a fallen trip like ages ago.
Okay.
And ever since then, I've just kind of kept the connection.
Dope.
Super homie, and now it's more like family vibes now.
Yep.
So
Right.
since we met till now, I've had 2 kids since we met, and then he's had his daughters. So
Oh, you got to get a little play dates and
yeah,
stuff.
like we do some family shit. You
Rad.
know, we'll go to the beach, and we're really homies. So
Dope.
I feel like that plays in a lot to me coming down there more. and-
Gotcha.
Some good skate spots down there too, huh?
Yeah.
oh God,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm actually working on. This is a whole nother thing in addition to like the TJ Mexico vibe.
Okay.
So I'm a reggae DJ aside from like all the skate shit, whatever.
Gotcha.
And just recently I've been doing a lot more shows and getting a
Okay.
lot more opportunities.
Yeah.
And I have opportunities to do like a tour down in Mexico from, I don't know, like Mexicali, Monterrey, fucking Guadalajara.
Wow.
I don't know, Aguascaliente and Mexico City.
Okay.
So like they set up this tour and then they tell me, okay, you get this much for that, whatever. And I'm like, all right, sick. So basically I'm getting flown out there to DJ.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm going to bring my board and I get to see like amazing skate
Perfect.
spots.
Yep.
So
Sick.
I'm super
Stack some
hyped on
clips.
that.
That's rad.
And like a double whammy right there. So
Yeah.
pretty stoked.
Are you gonna have a filmer come with you, or
My friend is a filmer, like Azaf, but it's kind of, if I do film stuff down there, I mostly film for homies videos, or I have a part I'm working on down in Mexico, just solo. I've been working on it for like maybe a year or two now. And
sick, dude.
Just Mexico footage?
Just Mexico.
That's amazing.
So like nothing from over here.
Okay.
I will just have that be coming out at some point. I just want to make it good over time, and then, you know, I don't go there enough to make it like a must. But it's just becoming a part slowly. So I'm like, all right,
sounds like it just kind of happened naturally. Like you were just filming down there, and that's amazing.
Yeah, we started getting stuff, and then I'm all, okay. We should just make a little part.
Sick.
Just something to do. I go down there so much, and we're always getting stuff, and I'm thinking, why aren't the Zero dudes here? I could be having the Weed Maps homies come down and
make it a whole thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work like that. I mean, you have your people that are iffy about Mexico and not really, you know, knowledgeable. But
have you had any like sketchy shit happen down there when you were skating?
I mean, I can't say sketchy per se, but there's a lot of interesting stuff. I'm like, we stay out of most of the sketchy like happenings just because we're out skating during the day. We try not to skate too much at night, and then if we do skate at night, maybe skate somewhere that's more populated area, not these little cutty spots.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And basically I feel like I'm safe down in Mexico, being with my friends, being, you know, knowledgeable of the areas and not going places where I don't belong.
Exactly.
So it's pretty much like, don't be dumb and you don't get fucked with.
But the federal, like, shaking you down.
Yeah, I'm not saying I never get fucked with by the cops over there, because you, of course, run into situations where even though you're just skating or maybe even just cruising, they roll up on you and they just, you know, pocket check, whatever. And you just got to deal with whatever they dish out. And it's all good. You know, it is what it is. You're in somebody else's country, so. What
kind of reggae you got? You got Sister Nancy going? What do we got?
I got a little bit of everything.
Wata Bum Bum?
Oh my God. Yeah. If we went names, I could go on, but yeah. It's just more so growing up in San Diego, there's a big reggae scene. And a lot of my older friends listen to reggae. Started kind of smoking maybe when I was 12, 13-ish, and all my friends were 15 and 16.
Sure.
So they had a lot of reggae, you know, a lot of people smoking and just that vibe going on. So
ring the alarm. You know?
It's a Sensi party.
So Chula Vista, I mean, how'd you get a skateboard?
Basically, how I got into skateboarding, how I saw it and wanted it and everything. Being a kid, I have 4 older brothers, 3 blood brothers and a stepbrother.
Gotcha.
And 1 younger sister. So we'd all do stuff during the summer, and whatever we do during the summer, we'd all do it together. Okay. So one summer we'd be doing BMX, the next summer we'd, you know, fucking just be at the pool all summer, just whatever, you know. And one year, like, I don't know, my oldest brother had a skateboard and my second oldest brother had a skateboard.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just thought that was sick, like just watching him kind of cruise around. And I didn't see him really doing any tricks or anything, so it wasn't interesting on that level, more so just looked fun to do. Yeah, and then the first time I actually saw somebody do a trick, I was in my parents' car, like cruising past the school I go to. Well, I went to as a kid.
Yeah.
Shit, that would be weird. Well, no, actually, I still do go there because I pick up my daughter now from the same
She goes
school.
to the same school?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
True. Actually, that's a true fact. Okay. Anyways, there was this bus stop and little benches, and I just saw this dude ollie up it and just ollie off it. And super simple, super easy. Just saw that and thought it was insane that he was just cruising and he just did that and just kept going. I'm like, how the fuck did he do that? I just was stuck on how he did that I just wanted to learn how to do it.
Okay.
Then once I got a skateboard, I think it was probably that year for Christmas or something. It was like a Kmart special.
Oh, yeah.
Plastic wheels, just complete shit.
Can't ollie up a bus bench with that.
Yeah. I'm in the backyard trying to ollie like a little like brick or something.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Then that's pretty much how it started.
Okay.
Just seeing the dude ollie up the bench and then getting one for Christmas, and there it goes.
And then like, did you get into videos and watching and friends probably skating?
I had a hard time with that just because I grew up in a really strict family.
Oh yeah.
And my dad really didn't take to the idea of ruining public property. And us the chance ending up in jail, or you know the neighbors looking at us like we're bad people because I'm his son, and
tearing up the neighborhood.
We kind of have a little
not like beef, but
no. It's like you're really popular somewhere, and then it's like behind your name, you have to keep it like a certain way.
Oh,
I forget
like
I'm sorry. It's something my
like
dad would
honor
say.
or something.
Yeah. Like he fucking wanted to keep our name, good in the neighborhood or whatever.
Sure,
so I'm like, he's my dad's a general contractor, so he owned his own construction company, and we're doing work all over Chula Vista, all up kind of around San Diego.
Yeah, he's got a reputation.
Yeah, there we go. We got a reputation. There goes my stoner shit. We got a reputation. Basically, he wanted to uphold a solid reputation around town and not have us be little bastards.
Delinquent kids.
Yeah.
So
how does he feel about it now?
Well, obviously, times have changed. Sure. And if he didn't come around by now, wow. It's just, that's a little much, dude. So
then growing up, I mean, how did you have to kind of sneak around then and go skate and do all that stuff?
Yeah. Okay. Since my dad did construction, we had some weird happenings with my board, like nails and saws and all kinds of funny shit to deter me from skating. So
board cut in half one day.
Yeah, I think that's happened in the past. So like some kind of like sabotage on that level of.
Would there be like a nail in your board?
Yeah, just don't want you to skate anymore. You know? And
hoping that you'd find something else maybe.
Or just get annoyed enough to be like, over it, you know? Okay, so this is what you're gonna do every time I go skate. Like, I'm over it. Okay, and he wanted me to play football or want me to be in some high school sports, and I just couldn't do it. Like all my neighborhood friends were skating too, so I had that behind me, and it was kind of like I found more brotherhood and friendship in skating than I did it in any other thing in my life. So just having that like common bond with the homie. Maybe his parents weren't feeling it either, so you guys are common struggle. And
totally.
I mean, that's a lot of skateboarders that grew up in that situation. Not everybody, has that upbringing where they have to battle to go skate. Sometimes kids are put out there on the skateboards in the skate parks, and
you got parents driving them around.
So growing up in that different time and not really being pushed much other than my own self-motivation was it was just. I guess it was enough because we had our friends, and then sneaking around and shit. I kind of used them as my, source. I leave my board. I'll leave my board at your house, and so
wow. Dude,
and then they were the ones.
It's kind of fun though because you're not really doing anything wrong, but still you're kind of sneaking around, and I'll leave my board and then I'll come meet you. You know, it's like it's kind of rad. Or
you're lucky if you had a homie like me back when it would have been Lenny Rivas. At that time he was like circa, and he had just kind of started blowing up just on the lower level of getting flow and gonna do some am shit. So he's kicking it with like Jamie Thomas and all these people, and he's always had boards and shoes, and he always had like the sickest shit. So I'm like, damn, fucking Lenny's killing it. I want to be like that one day. Not so much just like have everything just be fucking on that level. It's just like it looks sick to not have to go fucking buy shit on my own.
Of course. So how old were you at this point when Lenny?
14 or 15, and maybe Lenny was, I think he's like 12, maybe 11.
He's younger.
Yeah. When he came out, he was so young, dude.
Yeah,
he was doing crazy stuff too. That was
a little baby.
Yeah.
So did you start hanging out with Jamie Thomas and all this stuff, or not even at that point?
That didn't happen till a lot later, but I was in his ear through Lenny.
Oh yeah,
like, Well, not me personally, but my name or whoever I was in Chula Vista was being heard because of Lenny. He's like, we got this crazy dude in Chula Vista. He's like jumping off roofs and shit.
Jamie's like, I'm intrigued.
Like, so send me the sponsorship check.
Show me the footy.
Oh, he's put more lime in his
Yeah, sorry, we gotta add.
No, go ahead, man. Whenever you feel like you need to.
Good.
Okay.
Somebody's got to get my back on a shotgun. I feel like it's Raj. He looks ready.
Raj hasn't drank for a while.
I know, Raj. He's been on the
sober
straight and narrow.
It's been a while.
Nothing like being sober for a while and then just going in one time, dude. That's how you do it. Yeah. I swear, every time I've ever been sober for, a year or more, which has been pretty rare in the past couple years, but it's been that one time. It's like, dude, it's weird. You just take one drink, and that one drink leads to 2 to 3 to however many more, and then I don't know, 2 or 3 months later, you look back and you're like, damn, just all over that one drink.
Yes, actually.
I don't know. I just,
but it stays
going.
Tune in next episode to see what Raj has in front of him.
Yeah, the Michelada, Jesus.
So Jamie Thomas kept hearing about you. He kept hearing about this kid who kept jumping off stuff. And then how did you eventually, because was Zero your first sponsor?
Not officially.
Oh, okay.
So if there was an official first sponsor, it like board wise getting flow. It would have to be Germ Skateboards.
Germ, wow.
And the man T-Bone.
That's right. That's right. He's sitting in the kitchen.
He's like, I forgot about him or some shit. I'm like, he's all blushing.
So how did you get hooked up with Germ?
Just basically T-Bone lived maybe 2 blocks.
Here comes T-Bone. You want
T-Bone snuck in to get a beer.
Hey T-Bone, you want my Michelada? Yeah?
Yeah, take the
Go ahead, bro.
If you don't want it.
No, I'm not going to drink. I did enjoy it.
Comes the man
Thank you, bro.
So
one day we'll have to have a good old T-Bone on the show. T-Bone.
Yeah, it's a must. Yeah, that's a for sure.
Go ahead about the...
So T-Bone used to live like 2 blocks from me.
Okay.
And
did you know with T-Bone already? Did you know who...
Oh, yeah. The storm had already came out. Gumbo had been...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he had already been out and about, already... I don't know. You're still up there, still getting it. Like digital fucking videos.
Oh,
like, it was still cracking.
Didn't I have a promo with you skating to like Michael Jackson?
Yes, that's the
Thriller
video.
Thriller, right?
Yeah.
You skated to Thriller.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was
gnarly.
his banger. The grind that like 9 flat 9. Is that your banger in that?
The end of it?
Yeah.
The London row?
Yeah.
Like 12 flat 12.
Yeah. Okay.
12
Sorry.
flat
12. Correction.
I'm downplaying it. I downplayed it by like 10 stairs. My bad.
Really long.
Well, nah, but 20 flat 20.
I mean, each stair was like this.
Hey, whatever.
Like 1.
You're
long stare. Right.
You're the original kink god. Straight up. Kink road god.
King God.
Original.
How'd you get float by him?
I don't know. I guess I was just skating around Chula a bunch, and then I would see him at the spots. Not only would I see him at the spots, but he'd be at like local skate parks. Just the fact that he lived around there. And I just hit him up a couple times, I guess, and just eventually got his number, started kicking it with him. And yeah, he took me out on a couple digital little video days.
Filming missions?
Yeah, filming missions. Sick. Like I remember being out with like Ruben Garcia.
No way.
Yeah, Ruben Garcia.
That dude was sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was dope. Dude.
Damn.
It was tight. And Appleyard came down one day.
Wow.
It was pretty insane, dude.
Were you trying to film some shit or were you just kind of...
Yeah. No, what the hell? This was my opportunity. At least one of them. Like, the chance to get in a video, any opportunity, great. I'm gonna go for it.
Did you get a clip?
No.
But
I tried. No, one time I did when we went up to Ontario. I got some shit at this. It was like that. It's that school with the white 10-stair hubba that goes into the street, or not into the street, but into the parking lot, and then right behind it,
Ontario High.
Yeah, and then it's the one that David Gonzalez kickflip no slide. It's like a 20 yeah, yep. So that school, I like switch hard flip the stairs back in the day. Just throwback shit. Yeah.
Big, dude.
And that would have been one of the few things that would have came out had I had anything in those digital videos. But other than that, when Appleyard came down, he came down to Chula Vista, and we skated this this bleacher rail that I grew up skating my whole entire life, and I was trying nollie lip slide, and he was doing nollie back lip, and I was trying nollie front lip, and he did it, and then I was like, I got your back, and like I go, and I do the move where I'm a little too close to the rail and I hit my knee on it.
Jeez.
Like fly sideways down it, and I'm just laying on the ground, all like broke off, and I'm all, oh shit.
Apple yards
And like,
over there.
Apple yards up there. I'm all, oh, don't act hurt. Don't act hurt. Like, I'm
Don't
good.
bleed, don't bleed.
Yeah, I'm good. So yeah.
Did you get the lip?
No, I just got broke, and then I called it a day.
Right.
I'm done.
So you started getting boards from Germ. What happened after that?
I don't know.
Did you have to, did you have to call?
There's these
blacked
weird
out.
gray areas I'm not really sure of, but just somehow.
Oh, you moved out?
Oh yeah.
After me, you were just wanted to be on zero.
That's true. I think that was the original plan in the first place, but just to stay on any kind of board in general, I didn't care. I think I went through all the skate shops in San Diego probably once a month, you know, just be like, oh, bring in my sponsor me tape, and I knew I could get on, so I just give them to him and be like, oh, I need like 2 boards, and get them, and then
Go to the next skate shop.
yeah, pretty much like
Just hustled.
I burned some bridges, but you know what?
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm here now. And
Sure.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna burn everybody out, but damn, you gotta make some decisions, dude.
Right.
You gotta be the fucking asshole sometimes.
So he moved away, and then, but you had your eye on zero from the beginning. It sounds like that's what you wanted.
Considerably from the beginning, but
Yeah.
I really had no idea what it meant to be on zero.
Gotcha.
As far as when I got on and keeping that level, I kind of kicked myself in the ass with that one. Did you? Damn it, dude. Could have got on any other fucking company and kept it mellow and then just slowly built up. They're like, no, you're going gnarly right here, right now. I'm all right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Clearly up for the challenge, though.
How did you get linked up with Jamie though?
Yeah.
Basically through Lenny.
Through Lenny.
He put out the word a couple times, and you know, I could say that was the beginning of it.
Okay.
But then pursuing it, me and my homie Aaron Anderson, it was this dude I grew up with. He was one of my main like motivations to get the zero like status, the sponsorship, whatever. And I always loved zero. Like I thought it was sick. Throw of it all,
Misled
you know, misled youth.
Yeah.
All those were kind of which we didn't even get to finish because I went off on my dad's shit. Why he didn't even the skate videos and everything. So, anyways,
yeah. That's right.
I know,
It all comes
just
back
like
full
that.
circle.
Yeah,
It all
sorry,
comes back.
exactly. You're
Yeah.
just reminding me.
Yeah.
So my friend Aaron basically was like my filmer, motivator.
Yeah.
We'd go to work together. I dropped out of school. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna get on zero. I'm over school. I'm gonna stay on your couch. I'm gonna go to work with you, and then we're gonna film every day something, just at least one thing.
And was Zero even talking to you at this point?
Not even talking to me at this point. I just saw
had your eye on the prize.
You know what I saw is I saw an ad of John Rattray from a long time ago, right after Dying to Live came out, and it was the first run of ads for New Blood, and it was now recruiting.
Oh,
So I was like, oh,
You were like, this is it.
woo!
Did they really put an ad out now recruiting? They were
Yes,
really looking for other.
I guarantee.
Seriously,
That's.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I do.
It's funny.
Crazy.
That's weird because I mean I thought you would have remembered everything about Zero.
Well, if it wasn't chocolate, it was going to be Zero.
Oh, Blueprint.
I was, or Blueprint. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh yeah, you did, huh?
I mean,
Okay.
so.
Well prepared over here.
Oh
I
yeah,
know,
he's
we
got
come-
everything.
yeah, we
Look
come
at
leveled
this,
up
bro.
out here.
He's got everything. We'll get into the whole weed thing.
Oh yeah,
later.
well,
I know you're big.
I'm gonna get into it now, but we'll get into it later too.
Did Jamie Thomas even come and skate with you? Because I feel like that's what Jamie would do. Like he would kind of go in and hear about go skate with them and do that whole thing, you know, to suss it out.
I'm gonna make this as short as I can, as
Go
quick
ahead.
as I can, to just try and figure out how to wrap it up. And so I know this because it's all like joined together.
You sure?
Yeah. So Dying to Live premiere.
Yep.
Jamie was outside after the premiere. I ran up to him. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be the next dude on Zero." Like,
Seriously?
I swear to God. I swear to God. And he probably doesn't remember it, or I mean, I've told him the story again.
Okay.
And been like, "Yo, I'm gonna be on Zero. I'm telling you right now." Like,
I'm your dude.
I was like, I don't care what you say. I'm gonna be the next dude on. Like, I just straight up told him, like, some random kid in the street ran up to him, like, yeah, whatever.
He was
you know?
probably yeah.
He didn't know
all
who
right,
I
kid.
was or what was going
Sure.
on. But I was like, hey, let me get the number for Zero, Black Box, wherever the fuck you guys are.
Okay.
That's all I need. So got that from him that night.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow he was like, okay, whatever, I guess. And then took it. Me and my homie went off that and been like, okay, now we got the number. We know where to send the tape. So let's go film something every day, before, after work.
Wow.
Whenever we can, we need to be filming.
Okay.
So
Where were you working at that point?
doing tile, just like random track homes and stuff all throughout like Sereno Valley, just Mira Mesa, different places in San Diego that now are just like already just been there for years. I'm like, oh, I did tile in that house. It's funny. Like all the track homes up off like Cannon Road and stuff. It's all Carlsbad shit. Yeah, we shitted on those houses. My bad.
Oh, so you started filming every day.
Yeah.
And then
basically I'm sorry, I'm smoking your spot out.
Oh, good.
So it's legal here. Did it go down the wrong lung?
Oh, no, that's some dank.
Okay.
So we'd basically go get these clips. We'd make these short sponsor me tapes, and then we'd send them to him periodically just to show him that we're doing work.
Okay.
And
any response?
Eventually, no, you know what? No real responses in between. More so us seeing them at spots that we knew were zero spots. You know, we go to Point Loma, we go to Correa, we go to Washington 4 Block, like everywhere. And like City High, City College and San Diego High.
You knew where
both of them together, City High.
You knew where they frequented, so you were going over there. Right.
We were basically stalking them and waiting for them to show up, or showing up and knowing they were there. Yeah. So a couple of times we had those moments to skate live, and I got a couple tricks, or I'd just put it out there just to show them I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And I guess they picked up on it enough and started sending me boards. And one day we got a call. Chad Foreman hit up my homie's phone, and he's like, "Yo, like, is Tommy there? We just want to talk to him, like, whatever." All right. And he hands me the phone. I'm like, "Hello." So, hey, this is Chad Foreman. I'm like co-owner of Zero. We just want to talk to you and like flow you boards and all this stuff. And I'm like, wait a second. For real? Are you fucking with me right now? He's like, no, we're serious. I was like seriously standing in some bathroom somewhere doing tile, and then just get off the phone and we're fucking screaming, dude. We're just screaming like we're getting on to. You
guys both did it.
Yeah, I love it. It's just it's like we. We are getting on.
Everything I ever do is it's we. Like I don't like to be I. It's like we came up here. I came up here. I'm doing the interview, but we're all doing it together. No,
it's amazing.
I don't like to individualize. Just be like, when we're doing something, there's a filmer, there's somebody else involved. It's we.
It takes an army. So,
you know. Yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
we're all part already.
Yeah,
I have to talk to the filmer and get. I have to.
You're a lot of fun
connect,
to shoot with.
You know.
Yeah.
What's up?
You're a lot of fun to shoot with.
I don't know. I can't judge that, but thank you.
So you're all celebrating in the house. You're going to get flowed. I mean, because sometimes those phone calls, they're hard to believe. You think that somebody's fucking with you or
my
whatever.
friends tricked me before, too. My friend tricked me before, too. So, like, he told me I was getting on Circo one time or something. Yeah, and I was, same shit, dude. I was in my homie's house. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm getting on. They're sending me shoes. Homie walks around the corner and he just dying laughing. I'm
that's fucked up.
Fucking bastard, dude.
So now you really think that other phone call is fake.
No, so it was you always had to second guess it.
Yeah.
Really?
Some people have told us that they've fucking hung up on people before.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. Especially if you have those weird homies who were jealous. It's not even that my homies were jealous either. It was just it was some kid shit. We were younger, and we always used to fuck with each other like that, so kind of deserved it, but just didn't catch on quick enough to notice them. And they got me good, though. I was fucking shook after that. I was like, fuck you guys.
So when you got the call, how old were you about? What are we talking?
I'd say like 17,
17? Okay. 17, that's not bad.
Have you gave them footage for that, too? Or was it just them seeing you out in the streets and that's how you got...
I think I had already given my Sponsor Me tape, like official Sponsor Me tape, which had like El Toro stuff in it and just throwback... Like I had
El Toro stuff. What did you do? What did you do in El Toro?
I lip slid it back in the day.
Oh, damn!
I board slid it and board slid to fake it.
Wow.
Damn. I don't know. Just when?
No, you didn't put that out.
It was in the Sponsor Me tape.
Yeah, but not in.
I mean, it never really reached anything else.
Really?
It was like high 8 footage or something. It was it was old school.
Okay.
My homie had the fucking shoulder boulder.
The cam.
Shoulder boulder.
Yeah, we were running some budget shit still. It wasn't. We didn't even have the VX yet.
Seriously?
Yeah, which is a whole nother story that I feel really bad about.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So should I tell that or what?
Let's hear it. I love.
Somebody out there wants to beat my ass for this one.
Oh, shit.
And I know, and I've already got confronted about it. Huh?
You steal someone's camera?
I didn't personally, but I was part of the whole scheme.
So
I kind of technically, guilty by association.
Okay.
So
what happened?
Well, we were at Escondido High School.
Okay.
There's that 9-stair King Tubba. Jerry Sue had an old Osiris hat, I think, front board pop out. And Ryan Bobier grinded down and flat off. I don't know. Just a couple of the ones I'm thinking of that would come to mind immediately.
Sure.
But don't. Anyways, so there's this little double set. There's this little double set right there. It's a 2 flat 2. Super fun to skate. And we're all skating it. And these kids were there. We're the Chula kids. They're the Carlsbad kids, Escondido, wherever. So they got everything we don't.
Yep.
And new boards, everything, new shoes. And we come in just scrubbing it. My homie's got his camera just
Shoulder
running
boulder?
it. Yeah, just, okay, here we go. And we're halfway through the session. My homie gets this idea. He's like, pulls me aside. He's like, yo, do you think we should steal these fools' camera?
Wow.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. I just got like that because I knew what was coming next. When he says that shit, it's already decided that's what we're doing, So I'm like, fuck, like,
okay.
And I was like, okay, so what do you want to do? How do you want to do it? Let's just do it. It's like the guiltiest moment of my life.
Like you can't talk your homie down out of something.
I don't think there was backing down from this. This was us going to the next level for our camera, and then maybe even the sponsorship. Value. Yeah, the quality of everything reaches the next level. So
gotcha.
Everything's just gonna go with it, and I'm like, okay, this is a weird opportunity. Let's do it. So let's fucking jack these fools. Okay.
Wow.
So I didn't feel good about this. I still don't feel good about it, and sorry to whoever I did that to, and I was part of it, but. Anyways, to finish the story,
was Chris Troy and his friends?
Somebody
probably was.
Shit, dude. Damn.
Kenny Hoyle and Chris Troy.
Yeah, somebody's gonna post this and at me and be like, "You fucking dickhead." Well,
how did it go down?
He just tells me, he's like, "Okay, do a trick that you can do." And just ride it away, and then when you ride it away, keep going and just skate just run, just pick up your board and run.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, sure, like whatever. So I don't have to do the stealing of the camera myself.
Right.
So he asks the kid, like, hey, can I use your camera real quick? Like, that's your first mistake, is giving your camera to somebody you don't know. Which, I mean, technically...
skaters, right?
Yeah. Especially at that time, too, is early 2000s, like the 90s. If it was any time in the 90s, you're jacked on the spot.
Right.
You're like, oh, fuck, I just gave up my camera.
Yeah.
Damn it. So we were still living in that age. And fucking... He's like, do this trick, keep going, and I'll just run, and I'll just take the camera, whatever. Okay, cool. So I do the trick, and I start skating away, and I hear all the kids like just start like, where's he going? Hey, what the fuck? And everybody's running different ways. I got 2 kids chasing me, 2 kids chasing him, and then just like we get to the front. His truck's fucking out there. He runs straight to it, gets in it. Meanwhile, I'm running, and I get closed off by the 2 that couldn't catch him. So they're waiting for me.
Oh, wow.
And they stop me, and I'm like, fuck, like, what do I do? Like, I don't even know this dude. Like, I just, this is my first time skating with him. Like, totally try to play it down.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
I have no idea. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, my mom,
to land the trick.
I was like, my mom's gonna pick me up right now. I'm serious, dude. I gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna go down the street. I gotta call her. I don't have a phone. I was just making up whatever I could to get out of there. And I just slowly like slipped away from him without them chasing me down somehow.
Okay.
My homie in the process gets in his truck, like starts driving straight toward us, like he's gonna pick me up, like, and I'm like, no, I don't know you, like I don't know you, I just said I don't know you, and he's like chasing after me because he thinks I'm like trying to run away to get to the whip.
Gotcha.
And he pulls up right in front of them, and they all throw their boards at the car. Like one fucking breaks something on his, like one of his rear view mirrors or something. I'm like, oh god, like here we go.
Gonna turn into a whole brawl.
Yeah, they're all gonna chase me down and fight me now because they think I'm with him, and I'm like, okay. So that dude dips. He fucking hauls ass down the street, and I'm still like right there, and I'm like, okay, like I'm still gonna leave. I don't know this dude. Still running that card, and then they kind of just left me alone somehow, and I just went down the street, and he was just waiting down the street. I just got in the whip and dipped, and it was over.
You don't know who it was? Nobody's hit you up about it?
No, I mean, some kid later at, you know, a signing or something, because obviously being in Escondido, Zero, Carlsbad,
sure,
you have to do the active, you have to do some, you know, local McGill's or something. Yeah. So I've definitely seen those kids since, and one of them confronted me, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It's like years later, and he's like, yo, you stole my homie's camera. And I'm like, yeah, and like, oh my God. What the fuck can I do about it now?
Right.
Yeah, you. Sorry, bro.
Damn.
Well, they didn't like get his like license plate number or anything.
Oh, dude, it wasn't at that level of thinking. Like, no, those kids were not thinking on they're gonna call the cops. They didn't even know what to do. Yeah, they were just shook. It was like skaters against skaters, and they're like, "Why are they doing this? Or why are they doing this to us?"
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Sorry.
I can't wait for someone to.
Oh, people are gonna start lighting up when this comes out.
I know it's gonna be bad. Hey, it's okay though. One thing I've learned is all the stuff you're gonna say in your life, people are gonna hold you accountable. You know, you fucking said this, you said that. When it comes down to it, the only stuff that really matters is what matters to you.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna care what everybody else says. In the end, I'm just gonna be in my house on my own tip, minding my own business, not giving a fuck about your goddamn comments or who gives a fuck about what. The more you mind your own business, the less stress you are in life.
Especially in this day and age.
Yeah,
you know.
I barely got time to fucking think like a proper thought in my day. Like I have my kids, I have like family, the skateboarding, the like bills, everything.
You can't worry about what other people are fucking chatting about.
Yeah, if I even took half the shit I took serious in life, I'd be like struggling right now. I'd fucking probably like be in the hospital.
You can drive yourself crazy.
Weird disease or something because I'm all stressed.
I got something to tell you, man. It was actually Roger. He was just moved here, and you stole his camera.
Yep. That's what it was.
That's good. That's all good.
All good.
We're here now. We're homies now. Yeah. Why didn't you hit me up on that last trip?
I know.
Damn.
So you guys got the new camera, right? Filming more, I take it now, with the camera, giving Jamie Thomas some other footage, getting flowed now. Things are looking up and up.
Well, yeah, the whole point of
Did the camera come with a death lens?
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, come on! It was the ultimate step up, dude.
Damn.
It was going from, you know, the VCR to the DVD player.
There you go.
Like, seriously, like the big box to the flat screen. You know, it's like, okay, here we're fucking doing it now. You know, so with that came stepping it up a little more and kind of, you know, pushing my level of skating, because I figured if I'm gonna steal this kid's camera, if we're going in this hard, we might as well make it work.
You gotta, right. And also too.
Okay, good. No, and then I got to build a career off a stolen camera.
Jeez, wow.
But at the same time, you knew that like what Zero skating was like. You knew the level, right?
I knew what I was looking at, what I was dealing with, but not so much who I was dealing with.
Right.
Because that's a different level. Like the skating looks sick and it all looks awesome. But once you get there and you're on a team and you deal with all the aspects of the team, different people, you know, emotional levels and
the chief,
who they are. Yeah, chief, everybody. There's a lot of personalities.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When was the day that you got on?
We were gonna go on Black and White tour back in the day.
The Mystery Tour?
Mystery Zero Tour, Canada. And I was pretty much getting on right then, but I think
it was like a tester tour maybe.
Yeah, my ad was supposed to come out within like months or something, and that was like to get used to the team and whatever, and we kind of already had it set up.
Okay.
So I think they took me on a tour to kind of get used to the team, the real demos and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking crazy as shit. Like rolling into the first demo ever I did in Canada, it was just insane. We rolled into like this hockey stadium, and it's seriously the hockey floor, you know, covered with whatever, and all this skate shit, and hockey, the hockey goals like turned upside down so you could skate them. Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
It was crazy.
A lot of people.
So many people. It's
nerve-wracking.
First
time at a fucking demo.
I couldn't even think. I just got on the board and just went, and whatever happened, and we had a good demo, but just.
But at the same time too, though, you got Jamie Thomas, you got all these dudes who are actually taking the spotlight. So it kind of is a little bit of pressure off of you in a way.
Yeah.
But you still want to perform well at the demo.
Yeah, I'm essentially a nobody. So I either want to become a somebody by making a mark at the demo and trying to, you know, get my face out there, or I just, you know, stay in the background and keep it chill.
Sure.
And I don't know. I'm chill.
You don't keep it chill, dude.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
No, you don't, dude.
I try.
If he's chilling, there's like something big enough for him there.
Yeah, I can't chill too hard. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. Whenever I get comfortable, though, I start getting in the zone and I feel good. And then once you feel good, nothing matters.
Yeah, right.
Then you're just there.
Did Jamie break down the formula for how the demo should go?
Oh my God. If I ever knew there was a formula, I would have never been invited to half of that shit. they hated on me so much for a while.
Why? What would you do?
I would just get out there and go as much as I could nonstop. Yeah. And then I would be doing, you know, whatever I can do at whatever point in the demo. So I had no level.
You'd be doing demo enters at the beginning.
Yeah, there was no level of when
warm-ups.
Something would come out that I thought, you know, okay, I'm just going to do this right now. And I had no idea who's on what level and what mattered. So I'm just going for whatever. And then, you know, I had to deal with Jamie and I had to deal with everybody else that didn't like, you know, just fucking me coming out and just going.
Like literally jumping, jumping out of the van and going for it. Right.
Like I was always trying to be one of the first out there, trying to just jump on the rails, trying to just get it sparked. And I thought getting it sparked was, you know, going to that level as quick as I could in order just to get, you know, the crowd hyped.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that they needed to be more hyped at the end than just at any point.
There's like a warm up. It's like a warm up, right? You start off with just
you're doing a show.
Yeah. Don't you come here to see people just get it?
Right.
So
right.
Fucking sit back and watch the show.
You got it.
Not me though. But just whatever. That's what I used to do. Just go and I didn't give a fuck who did what at what time. I was just hyped to see shit going down.
Yeah. Exactly. So the tour went good. The demo went good. You got on the team.
Well, yeah. Over time, the demo. I mean, the whole trip was kind of crazy for different reasons. I could have got kicked off at different points. I just, you know, past times like Trainwreck wasn't exactly, you know, the ideal person on Zero at one time because he had such a crazy lifestyle.
Okay.
And then at certain points, you'd get like compared to that, like don't be a train wreck or something, you know.
Gotcha.
So. You know, if you hear that or if there's anything relative to that, you're like, okay, like I need to step back or something.
Just chill a little bit. Okay.
So I guess that vibe was kind of out there that you didn't want to be that kind of dude.
Right.
And everybody at that time coming off Dying to Live was just super hyped and the vibe was just, we're getting it. Like we don't have time for like fuck boys. Pretty much.
Damn.
So, yeah. What was the point of that? We were fucking still
just
talking about the tours and shit?
Yeah. The tours and actually getting it. Was there a moment when Jamie's like, you're on. This is your, here's a check.
Not really a check. No. We just,
okay.
Yeah.
You gotta earn the check first.
No.
I don't know. I got a check right away, Raj, on chocolate.
Yeah. You know what? There was a set date for my ad to come out.
Oh, that's what you were saying,
told me,
right.
He was like, okay, so you kind of gotta just do this stuff in between time. And if you do that, then your ad drops at this time.
Right.
And when your ad drops, you become M. And then we start paying you. And then whatever happens from there.
Gotcha.
Then you're on the team pretty much.
Yeah. And then, you know.
So it was laid out. You knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Gotcha.
I mean, as much as I could know what was going on,
right,
as it being put in front of me, but mentally, like, I still had no idea. I still have no idea what's going on. I'm like, I don't think I ever will. And I mean, maybe that's the best part is you just don't know, so you just never care.
I think that's a good way to look at it. Once you start worrying about all the fucking other shit, what's the point? You know,
that makes my heart race.
Yep. I bet.
Maybe it's the weed. I don't know.
It's the Michelada.
Yeah.
The weed and the Michi.
How's yours, T-Bone? Good? It's good?
Very good.
Thank you. I mean, when you first got on Zero and everything, I mean, Jamie Thomas, he runs a tight ship, right? Is there...
Why are you looking at me?
Is there... I mean, was it hard to get used to? This... Because he likes everything...
I'm still not used to it.
He went from zero.
There's nothing to really get used to, but let's just say what you're trying to put out there is that Jamie has an idea for everybody, and I can't say too much because I'm not putting, my thoughts.
Oh no,
I don't want him to think I'm talking shit about.
No.
I'm just saying this is how I feel. He looks at things is like he has an idea for everybody and what the potential they have and what he sees them doing and how he wants to help them get there.
Yeah.
So
exactly. I wasn't talking shit either. I was just saying.
No, I know, but I feel like I can say the wrong thing because I'm like with him all the time or just around it so much that.
But you nailed it though. He has a vision for everything and everybody. He wants everything done, and it's worked. I mean, he's killed it.
Yeah.
I
mean, he's done a lot to help me in my career, and I appreciate that. And just being around him and being around what he's done in skateboarding is great.
Oh yeah.
So I'm stoked.
Does he ever break the camera out and film you and stuff?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
He's done that a lot more in the recent past because I feel like he's been dealing with a lot of injuries here and there and just a lot of stuff in general. So maybe his mind's not in the right place sometimes.
I don't know if I could handle Jamie Thomas filming me. I take a long time to land a trick, and I couldn't imagine Jamie sitting over there filming me for 4 hours. Right?
You could also flip that around because, I mean, no disrespect to Jamie, but at certain points, he'll do a trick and it'll be done. Considerably to everybody else, that's done.
Sure.
But then in his mind, he wants to perfect it a certain way. I want to have it look, that way in his eyes and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And that's already in his video part. Like, the way he sees it, it's going in his video part.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't even really see like that. And I just don't understand how, if I'm already done with the trick and I feel comfortable that I landed it, like, good enough.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're good.
Like, I want to stop skating so not only I don't hurt myself because I already did it.
Right.
That's sometimes what happens. You did it and you're like, fuck, maybe I could do another one.
Even if it's a photographer asking you to do it again.
Some random.
But he's reviewing tape going, it could be filmed better too.
Yeah. He's like criticizing every little bit and piece. Yeah. And that's maybe why he is who he is.
Sure.
But, I mean, fuck, dude. That's just like...
Does he do that to you? Like, if you did a trick and you're...
See, he doesn't do it to me anymore.
Okay.
because honestly, like, it's not that he does it to make you feel a certain way. It's just like we were saying earlier. He knows your potential and... Being in a video part, what do you want to see? You want to see the homie do like the trick the best he can, and I mean, if your style is like proper, like solid, fucking every trick is bolts and you fucking right away solid.
Yeah.
Then you might want to follow that up by your style, just all solid shit. You don't want solid and then some sketchy, and then fucking. And then you're just
all over the place.
Yeah, and then you don't really know what the guy's style is or whatever. You're just like, kind of like, okay, this dude can do a couple tricks really good, and then everything else is kind of like, I don't fucking know what the fuck.
Sure.
So yeah, if you're all around, I think he sees the potential of you being all around and wants to fucking, okay, like do it again. I think you got a little bit better. You write it off a little bit better. It's in your part or something.
Yeah.
So that makes you feel like
you get perfected.
If I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be in my part. Okay, for sure, right here.
Yeah. Who was on the show? Somebody was talking about that, filming Jamie, and Jamie would want him to refilm stuff.
Oh, Adrian Lopez.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But this was Adrian Lopez filming Jamie and not having it the way that Jamie wanted it, and Jamie would go redo it over and over again until he got it. He filmed it the way that he wanted it he saw it in his mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
and he's frustrated that he can't film himself and
exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
He's like, why can I not film myself skating at the same time?
But look at, like you said, like look what he's done, being that critical of how he wants stuff to look. You know, it's worked. It's fucking amazing.
Well, every video is like has the zero look.
Oh my god!
You know, so he's definitely knows what he's doing for sure. He's created that look.
He's definitely done a good job of creating an image.
For sure.
Like, when you see Zero and you see a video, you feel
that
those moments. You feel those moments. They're all like that much more intense just by the way they're filmed, or they add those like hijinks moments in between. It's just classic.
But even Jamie Thomas was saying that he picks the song before and then films accordingly to that song, you know? And I'm like, wow, that's fucking incredible, bro. I never even thought of that.
It's like a music video.
You know? Yeah.
Did he ever like have a list for you of tricks? Like didn't he like pay you guys extra money if you guys did certain tricks?
Ooh. I'll confirm that and say yes and no. Because there are people that maybe had lists and that he wrote out as ideas and, you know, whatever. But it was never like, you have to do this or whatever in order to have your video part.
Yeah. If it's there, it's there. You got it.
Exactly.
If not,
so,
it's all
was there a bounty on that trick?
Oh, see, there was stuff like that where you would be there and it would be one of the things that maybe you wrote down. So people would have trick lists.
Yeah.
Maybe we'd even just have them there in the office ourselves and be like, okay, this is what I want to do. And I had one back in the day. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of.
I think a lot of people have a trick.
Yeah,
hell yeah!
It's one of those things where you just set your mind to your potential that you can see. Okay, I'm capable of this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna mark it at this level, and if I reach it, I know I fucking maxed out.
And then you get to the spot and you're like, well, I can't.
And if I don't, and then when you're there, you're all, fuck, I really put myself up to this. Like, so let me rewrite that. And
let me scribble that out real quick. Ollie.
Yeah. So basically, Jamie just does a lot of stuff where he'll have people write their trick list or he'll write it, and it's all like idea based.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe being at the spot, if he's there, definitely got some cash out of some tricks before. I've been offered some crazy money.
Oh, yeah?
Like, so I wish I would have done this a long time ago, but I really don't know if I trusted my potential at the time.
Okay.
So, no, there was a 16 and a 20 stair. And the 20 stair I frontside flip.
Oh, in the
recent past, like the
Cold War video?
War.
Yeah.
So there was a bet a long time ago after I frontside flipped the 16.
Okay.
And I did that 2 separate times. One being that I filmed it for New Blood, and then another on King of the Road Trip for like biggest frontside flip or something.
Oh, okay.
And that got it. So
there you go. There you go. Got the point.
Yeah, you did twice?
Yeah. Well, 2 separate times.
Yeah.
Once was way before like doing it. At that moment was being the biggest stairs I had frontside flips. I'm like, yo, I called my home. I have frontside flips 16. Yeah. You know, you got the hype.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I did it again on King of the Road. And then through that, I ollied the 20 that same day. And he was like, yo, frontside flip it right now. I'll buy you a fucking tiger.
A tiger.
I'll buy you a tiger.
What the fuck are you, tiger?
I don't know what the fuck.
Did you even mention you wanted a tiger?
Yeah, no, I thought wildcats were awesome. Okay. But I didn't know what it meant to like have one.
Well, you always rock the tiger shirt.
Some shit like that. Lion cub. I don't whatever. This dude offered me some kind of exotic animal to frontside flip the 20. And I'm like, at that time, I'm all, that sounds fucking crazy. And I think Duffel maybe had 180'd it prior to that. So and Josh Casper unknowingly had an ollie photo. If he made it or not, it's questionable.
Oh, really?
I think he did, though. I'm going to go ahead and say it was like the last thing he ever had.
I don't remember that.
See? There you go. It's like,
you aren't a true Casperholic then.
I know. Well,
yep.
I was never a Casperholic. So you didn't do you didn't do the frontside flip, I take it, because you don't own a tiger.
Yeah, no.
Right.
But yeah, he offered me that or like some kind of cash or some shit. I was just like, dude, whatever.
That's amazing.
Like, yeah, that's
Imagine if you had a tiger right now. What the fuck would you do? Do you even have a place to keep it?
Imagine more if I frontside flipped the 20 back then.
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't have mattered. Then nobody would have told me to frontside flip El Toro because it wouldn't even have mattered.
That's
then fucking everybody would have been satisfied the fact that it was a 20.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the fucking El Toro.
the 20.
Yeah.
Did you ever,
So maybe I just missed my chance.
did you ever try to frontside flip El Toro?
Can't say. Why am I going to? Hey, why am I
We
gonna
want the
spill the beans?
exclusives here.
I'm just kidding. I'm not. Hey, I'm
Stay
no,
tuned.
fuck no, I never tried that shit.
Would you try? What's
No.
big? Which is El Toro bigger than the other 20?
You know
I've
what?
never been to either of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, I actually went to El Toro recently.
Okay.
And just looking at it, kind of
Sussing
scoping
it
if that's
out.
even
Yeah.
an option.
You could do it.
I don't know.
I think you
I
could
feel
too.
I feel like I could do it. I just really don't know if I have the motivation behind doing it. Behind, you know, maybe I need to find the hype for another part that I feel I'm super connected to.
Sure.
That, you know.
Yeah.
What if we got like a GoFundMe for a tiger?
Nah, I can't. See, I feel for those animals though. You can't be fucking
You can't
doing
hold
that
it.
shit.
No,
you
no,
can't
no.
be doing that.
Keep him in his backyard.
You know, nah, that's bad. That's horrible.
Davis Gap, you tried to frontside flip, but that's longer. That's not as high as El Toro, right?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that's even. That's
Even?
probably even,
Yeah.
but not even even. I would say the UC Davis Gap has a little more height to it.
Okay.
And then how long it is too. I'd just say it's bigger than El Toro altogether.
Seriously?
I fucking don't know, dude. I just feel like it might be. Like I swear the speed for it and everything, I felt like I was jumping down the biggest thing I've ever jumped down.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating. I probably jumped down that more times than more times than I can come to my mind right now.
Well, you couldn't even go on. You had.
I could barely walk after that. And
Seriously.
I was just, I don't know. I mean, if anybody else wants to jump down it that many times, just tell me how you feel. I still have ankle problems. So
Damn.
It fucked you up that bad.
No, properly.
Damn.
The first try, I wasn't going fast enough, and I kind of miscalculated. Put my foot down right at the very edge of the curb, just missed it. If I had been going any slower, my ankle would have fucking
Buckled.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
So that one already rolled my ankle kind of just to start it off, kind of mess it up, and then I had the adrenaline pumping at that point, so I had no choice but to keep on going.
And there was a whole ETN thing. They had live cameras and all that. I mean, did that even play?
It played.
Did you even like doing that kind of stuff? It seems like a lot of unnecessary pressure or something.
I don't know. See, I'm more so about the fact that if that trick would have just happened in general, just the sake of doing the trick itself, it would have been there, and that would have been my satisfaction of doing it. You know, whatever. But it was just kind of timing, I guess you could say, because LRG had just went down, and I was in limbo, kind of just waiting to see what's happening next.
Gotcha.
And Fallen was on their way out too, so I was just basically losing check by check, and I don't know, maybe it was just a time where I wasn't in the limelight, so I was just I was getting pay cuts here and there, and I'm like, holy shit, what's going on? I kind of just this is what what it's like. It's what it's like. That when you get into a later point in skateboarding, if you're still there, if you're still trying to be whatever you are, I don't know, then you have to deal with what comes along with it. And you're not always going to be where you were. You're not always going to be who you are, at that point where you're the shit.
Exactly.
Or whatever. So you got to deal with, the downfall. And the downfall is pay cuts and, relationships that you thought were fucking, unbreakable. Yeah. And then boom, you find yourself just, basically stranded, and you're like, fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I look at it, and it was basically a time where a lot of that was happening.
Right.
And this was my opportunity to kind of at least be in the limelight, to show my face somewhere and be like, hey, I'm still here. I'm still down to fuck around. I'll jump down some shit. I'm not looking for any deals in specific. I knew I wasn't gonna get any calls from that kind of shit, so I was like, whatever.
But it puts you out there more, like frontside flip Davis with the whole
exactly. Right. It's whatever. It's something to do when I'm not doing shit.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
fuck, got nothing to do. I'm not filming video parts. Nothing's really got me that hyped to go and do shit. Something like that, just some random opportunity that they offered me some lump of cash, and I was just like, okay, you know what? I need it right now. I'm down to try it. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, so they offered you money to do it too. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of what they were doing in the first place.
Yeah, they were paying the skaters for their, which I thought was rad.
If I was going to do that and it was going to be naturally done, it would never be... It would never be broadcasted. Yeah. It would never be live. It would definitely be a personal moment and a personal battle. And that was like one thing that separated that thing from every other thing in skateboarding.
Right.
It was having that moment to show you a live feed of skateboarding in a live moment in my battle that would potentially be me by myself, but it's me and fucking everybody that wants to watch it.
Yeah.
So,
true.
Didn't someone else skate it with you at that point?
Jaws,
that's right.
That's my fucking boy. I love Jaws.
Hell yeah.
Jaws is amazing, dude.
And he's a hype man too. So he was getting hyped and
so sick. Dude.
It was cool to watch. I actually enjoyed watching that one. That was great. You know, have you ever thought about going back?
Yeah, we went back.
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't try it either. I mean, we were back up in Sacramento, but not just to go there.
Yeah,
we were just up there skating. And we went there and looked at it, but you
weren't feeling it. It wasn't live cameras and all this shit that was going to, you know.
That makes me feel less, but it's just something that I don't know if I'm going to be feeling on the level that that's something I want to do. Yeah. You know, like I took the chance right then, and if it happened, it would have been great. Yeah. But when you leave something there that's like unfinished business, I don't know, you know, it'll linger in your thoughts. Totally. It'll peek in every now and again. You'll be like, hey, you know, fucking maybe. But nah, I mean, just not. If the motivation ever happens again, maybe I'll try it. But if not,
that's right.
Well, it's just another thing that.
At least you tried it.
Yeah, you know, I gave it an effort. You don't. Yeah. Hey, you have no idea until you try. So.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I've been there. The thing's big, dude. Yeah. It took me like 3 minutes just to walk down it. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's huge. Yeah. If you had the choice, El Toro, Davis Gap, frontside flip, or maybe any other trick.
Well, I think I'd try El Toro now since I already jumped down Davis, and I don't really feel like I want to go back there. Yeah, I would just want to try something new altogether.
Short drive.
And I figure if I'm already, and I figure if I'm already gonna do something that big, might as well just give it a try on what everybody wants the frontside flip to be done on. Whatever. Like, come on, I get tired.
I mean, it is the stairs, like you said. You know,
who made him the stairs?
The Nuge. He was the first one to ollie him.
No, Kirchhart was the first one.
He's the
first. He lip slid the rail.
Yeah,
but he was the first one to skate it.
He made the rail.
Yeah,
El Toro the rail. So if you ever touch that, all you had to do is give thanks to Heath.
Yeah.
Pray to the Lord of rails. God,
I can imagine flying down that fucking thing. Jesus Christ!
You can't even imagine walking down the thing.
It's a good feeling. I think the fucking ollie though, or anything like that, sailing down the stairs. That's what you don't want to do.
That's what you did, right?
No, yeah,
right. Well, it's like we were going back to saying, like you're not just going to jump down something. If you got a trick in mind, you're just going to go for that trick.
Go backside flip it.
Get Sheckler.
Did you see how he buckled at the bottom?
Oh, that was gnarly. Yeah,
my heels are good with that. Yeah, I would definitely take my chances on frontside flip all day.
All day.
All day. I mean, that's a controllable trick for me where it's in front of me, and if I bail it, I'm just jumping straight down. So the ollie is fucking weird because you're sideways the whole way, and if you bail it, you're still sideways, so you got to deal with this fucking immediate
to the shoulder.
Yeah. The forward momentum, I just land and fucking try to go straight into a roll.
Right.
That's my only saving factor on that trick.
You could roll out of it.
If I had to backside flip it, oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, that's gnarly that they tried that. Didn't Nigel try it?
I heard he was trying it.
Oh, really?
Right?
Dude.
Rumors.
Oh, yeah.
We saw footage of Jocelyn trying something, and he landed on it, rode for like...
Trey B?
Yeah. He went real, probably like...
I think he broke his truck or something.
Yeah, he rode and his truck just went sideways and he just fell off his board.
So he basically did it.
He basically did it.
Yeah.
His truck
he rode like 10 feet and fell off.
I would have cut that footage. I would have cut that. That's 2 seconds of roll. I'm there, baby.
That guy's unbelievable.
He's a freak of nature. Freak of nature.
Yeah. I've been on tour with him and it was shocking. It was shocking.
Let's go back to Fallen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great shoe company. They went out of business. They're coming back. Is there any chance? I mean, what's going on here? I've heard the rumors that they're coming back.
Yeah, you know what? I'm I can't say anything personally. All I know is, yeah, we have word that's coming back. They've been posting stuff on Instagram. I'm definitely excited that there's an opportunity, at least that's even available. You know? Like, I don't know who's behind it. Last thing I heard is they're bringing it back from Argentina. So, like, whoever's the main dude that owns it is from Argentina, I think.
So Jamie's not involved?
No, Jamie's not involved.
That's hard. That's hard. Jamie's not involved. Doesn't that seem kind of weird?
No, I think it's kind of better in a way because I'm already with him on these other things and like Zero and whatever else, and I get to like separate from that, and I feel like that was the original vibe, and that's what people think when they think of Fallen. But nowadays, I feel that we're kind of trying to change the view on things altogether. I mean, Circa came back, and what do you think of Circa when they came back? They had like all these new riders. That, like, I mean, it would be cool if I had an opportunity to ride for them again. I would definitely do it.
So it's not even. So we don't know.
I mean, we don't know what.
That you're gonna ride for them.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if I'm gonna ride for them. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it would be great. It would be great to fucking say I'm riding for him or whatever.
Yeah,
but
sure.
You know what? I'm like, it's fucking, I don't know. I have to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, I don't know what they're trying to do with it. If that's the thing, if they're trying to run with the new crowd.
Right. I just heard about it recently. So
what shoes are you skating now?
I'm actually skating Fallens, but not. Hey, they're old ones. Hey, chill out. That was a burn as fuck. Oh my god! Look, these are the fucking throwbacks. Though.
Oh wow!
Like, oh shit! Okay.
These are like one of my last.
That's your shoe.
Yeah. These are one of my last like pro models before we were going out.
So you still got a bunch left that you've been riding.
Yeah. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm just riding them for the nostalgia.
Sure.
Just for the feel, you know. I'm like, all right, you know, if there's an opportunity to come back and they see me in them, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm, you know, I don't know, whatever. The shoe game's crazy in skating.
Dude,
anyways.
it's insane. It's insane.
I'm done with all the politics. If I get the chance to ride for a shoe company that I like, that I feel is I'm able to contribute to, and then that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know, you know.
Just getting slippers at the skate park.
Exactly. I know. Hey, those were from fucking Kmart, so don't flex, dude. Like, I got nothing to lose right now, everything to gain. But
with all the big stuff you skate, man, you wear some skinny shoes, dude. Like the soles are.
I don't know.
Yeah. You know, your feet don't get like fucked up off of that, or
it'd probably make you want to land the tricks more.
No, I don't know. You know, I think it's the comfort of the shoe itself and being able to feel the tricks and know where my board's at, as opposed to the impact safe, you know, fucking
technology.
Yeah, I have these heavy insoles ready to just jump down whatever. I'm less connected to my board and I can't feel my flip as much. The ollie's not there. I feel like my heel is raised in a weird way. If I have insoles, it just drives me crazy.
Right.
So I ride whatever's in there originally, unless it's just, you know, maybe slip-ons. Every now and again, I'll add a different insole from like a thicker shoe. But altogether, I really don't like stacking insoles. Or I just like impact. Impact. I get heel bruises. I get all the shit that everybody gets. I just deal with it different, I guess. I just keep going through it. Just keep going through it. I'm like, I'll deal with it someday. But, I mean, maybe those days are coming now because I really do feel it.
Do you feel it? Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I definitely feel that shit.
What size board do you ride?
8 and 8. 8125.
8125.
Yeah. For someone jumping down big shit.
Right?
Well, I don't know. I try to go to the 825.
Yeah.
And it's just a little too heavy. I think it's.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I look like a heavier dude, maybe, or like. I don't know. I just feel like maybe people would think I would ride a bigger board, but I even ride 8 sometimes. Just occasionally. Nah, I don't know. Just the big boards.
Yeah.
Some flip as well for me.
Yeah.
I mean, you always hear about this, you know, the jumpers and they're
usually
big board. Yeah, 8.5s even.
Well, we can't cut Billy Marks out of this because he's doing all the shit that
7 3/4.
he's done on fucking a pencil.
That's true.
A number 2 pencil. Fucking.
what size does he skate?
Like a 7.75.
Really?
Like
Maybe
the first
smaller.
board you ever skated?
His trucks are really tight. That's what always tripped me out on Billy.
You said you were working on a VX, or not VX. You were working on a part in Mexico.
Yeah.
Any other things on the horizon? Zero? Are they working on anything?
Yeah, we're trying to finish up Damn It All. That's our latest video.
Okay.
We've been working on it for a little bit, and a lot of newer dudes are gonna come out in this video. We have a couple flow dudes that are.
I like that Dylan Jabe or something.
Him and
rad,
you know Cruz Mos. Cruz Mos. Yeah, he's a little little tranny dude.
Okay.
Freaking peanut. He's cruising around though. I mean he's like the same age as Dylan, so they're the new little like Groms.
Okay.
And then we have some older like Jono, and then Reggie, fucking
the guy
Reggie Kelly. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly's sick.
Dude, is gnarly.
That shit in the United Nations was fucking bonkers.
Yeah. JSPR.
Yeah. Wait, which is the dude that did the 360 into the bank?
That's
Reggie.
Reggie.
That's Reggie?
Yeah, that's Reggie.
Ooh.
He's fucking hectic.
Dude, what were you thinking alling in between that fucking ladder, dude?
Yeah, why didn't
that
you-
was like the scariest thing I could ever watch almost. Because I thought your ankle was just gonna like get.
But not even then, you could
no.
like decapitate
Yeah.
yourself.
I didn't know.
You can
I
get a
didn't know
good
what
scar on your
I
forehead.
don't know. Dude, you know what? This is what happened that day. It was a weird thing. It was the same thing that I'm always like, oh, I'm done skating, whatever. So we get there and I'm super hyped to skate. We're skating it, dude. I'm fucking feeling it, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't stretch. Just get there, fucking smoking on the way up, whatever. Just all blah, blah, blah. Skated for like half an hour. And I think I was trying something on the flat bar. And I just kind of did a little like jerk motion, like fucking 180 out, fakey something, whatever. And I just felt something in my lower back, and I was like, oh no. Like a
little
like
tweak.
pulled, pulled like a muscle in my lower back, or like pinched a nerve or something. I'm like, okay, here we go. I know how it feels. Like it slowly creeps. You get like another 5-10 minutes of skating,
You're
and
done.
then you can barely like do anything. It just feels like you're disconnected. So I'm like, okay. That started happening. I got maybe 1 or 2 clips in between the time I had to fully deal with like the rest of my day.
Exactly.
So I got 2 clips real quick, and then sat down, and Jamie rolls in, and I'm just sitting there, and he's like, what's up, dude? Like, how you feeling? I was like, oh yeah, I was feeling good. And then like I like pulled my back and shit, you know. And I had like my spliff stuff. I like rolled a little fucking joint.
Yeah.
And like he was like, yeah, like I hope that weed works for you or whatever. Like, he like made some joke about the weed or something. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then fucking, you know, I was just trying to keep it chill. And I actually think the homie bought a Michelada can, and it was just sitting right there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna drink this, I'm gonna smoke this spliff, and I'm gonna come back in here, and I'm just gonna fucking skate. I was like, okay, see how that works.
Right.
Went outside, did all that, came back in, just kind of cruised around a little bit. Then I just started skating a little bit more, and then before you know it, I filmed like probably like 7 or 8 tricks that day. Like after that, because I don't know, I just started.
So
that's true Tommy form right there, dude. That's like
I'm not even. That's not even me being like
guns.
I'm not trying to say anything about myself. But I'm this good. I just started.
I was just ripping.
Yeah, I was killing it. Yeah. Fucking,
No, but it just happens though.
there you go.
It's just fucking.
It was just a moment where I almost used that like funny joke and like all the weird, just like, oh fuck, I'm over it. And then just like, I'm gonna just take a moment. Took that moment, and then came back and was like, all right, let's just fucking do this. I'm gonna deal with it later.
Yeah.
Like the next week, I was just laid up. Just.
And what did you see?
chilling.
Did you just go like, oh, that's a nice looking ladder. Maybe I can.
Oh no, that was.
Maybe I can jump
that was
through
the end of the
that.
session. That was the end of the session. Like that was, I skated, for like 2 hours straight.
Gotcha.
2 hours, maybe 3 hours. Just I skated until I couldn't skate anymore.
Right.
And I sat down for 1 minute. And the ladder was just literally like sitting there waiting for somebody to go through it. And I don't know why I was like, do I have to be the dude to try that? Because I feel like nobody else here.
No one else was thinking about that.
You didn't mention.
Yeah, no one thought about
But
that, dude.
Jamie, I think was one person that was like, being like, oh yeah, somebody could ollie through this. But it wasn't that. It wasn't that he was saying that and I caught that and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. Like,
right,
no, it was because he may have been thinking about himself. Like, he may have been thinking about doing it himself, and he looked at it and he was just like, I don't think it's possible. So like I took that not possible and tried to make it possible.
Sure.
And I almost did, dude. I had one where I stuck it and was riding away, but I just fell off to the ground.
Just like, collapsed.
Yeah.
You must have been tired. No?
Yeah, that
I
point
feel like
I got the second win.
Oh,
I
yeah?
like that rehype all of a sudden. I was like, oh, let's go.
Well, how come you didn't want to try it again then?
The last try that I tried it, I mean, I probably made it through it maybe 10 times.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, I made it through the ladder like 10 times.
Okay.
And by the end of it, I had got away from the ladder fucking falling and, you know, hitting my head on the little things and my shoulder and my elbow and everything, just trying to figure out how to, like, stay crunched, not to do that.
Right.
And the one try that I did figure it out, I fell off my board, and that would have been the one, and whatever, it would have been what it was. But I tried it a couple more times after that, and the last try, I went through it, and I hit it, like, with my head, and it landed, and I knew I was pretty much under where the ladder was going to land. So I just tried to, like, scurry as fast as I could and
escape the ladder.
No, yeah, it fell on my, like, ankle or something.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so that was the end of that. Yeah, that was time to call it.
Well, let me tell you, it was a great clip just watching you try it.
Yeah.
It was pretty rad.
I don't know.
You know.
Yeah, some people got it on their phone. I'm gonna ask them to send it to me so I can post it one time for the homies.
Cut it before you collapse.
Yeah, be like, here's the make.
Here's the make. That's what I would have done.
Angle. Huh? Alternate angle.
Sure.
I was wondering some actually. How did you get the name Guns?
It was actually that black and white tour we were talking about earlier. Yeah. Lindsey Roberson, we were at some bar just playing pool, everybody's drinking, whatever, and we're like halfway through the trip. We had already skated some spots, already done a couple demos, and you know, they got that vibe that I'm just some fucking wild man or something, you know? And I don't know. We're just drinking, I'm all faded and playing pool, and then I don't know, I guess we were just killing it or something, and then Lindsay's like, Tommy Guns.
He just said it like
I mean, I couldn't even think of how else he would say it, just say it.
Okay.
And like, he didn't just was like, oh, I'm gonna name you Tommy Guns.
He just
like,
said, yeah.
He just, I think it just came out, we were just chilling, he was like, Tommy Guns, or like something like that, you know? And then people just picked up on it. And then by the end of the trip, everybody was just calling me Guns.
How rad that Lindsey Robertson coined that.
The juice.
It's pretty rad.
The juice. Yeah.
Do you ever talk to him at all?
I can't say that I do, but I can't say that I don't. If I saw him, I'd definitely, you know, say what up. But I mean, I seen him. I probably saw him about a year ago now, something like that, maybe 2 years ago.
Skating at all, or what's he doing? Yeah.
I think I saw him at a skate park because he had a little phase. I think I might have saw him at Poods or something. He had a little phase where he was skating for a bit.
Okay.
He had his Instagram going. It says Chief Heels.
Yeah.
He had a couple. He had a couple clips and he was posting stuff, and then I think he was talking to some people over at Zero. Not trying to really get on or anything, but I think he got some boards or something. Don't take that.
Yeah. I was a big fan of Lindsay, man.
Oh, I used to love him. He's
rad.
The chillest dude. He's just like this little guy, all gnarly as fuck. Just, he looks like he's gonna go to the library and like read a book or something, but he's just gonna go to like Hollywood. And
exactly. Go to Wallenberg.
Like, so gnarly.
What about weed maps? Let's talk about. You've been on the show. You've had a couple little. Your little Jack Herrera over there. You got the
calling out the strains. Man.
Is that it's White Widow mixed with Purple Kush.
Fuck, you know more than I do. Shit, I'm like, I just smoke the shit.
No, but it's weed maps is to me it's a great, because nowadays too with the CBD and the healing aspects of all this stuff going on, it's a pretty fucking rad sponsor.
It's basically just the new sports medicine.
Yeah.
It's just basically like, if you don't like doing pills, if you don't like how it makes you feel, and you know, painkillers and all that weird shit.
Sure.
I mean, even something as simple as aspirin or like Advil.
Totally.
You could replace that with CBD. Yep. You could replace it with different forms of THC levels, you know, and there's daytime, nighttime, everything you can imagine.
Right.
And beyond that, it's like there's like RSO oil that helps fight cancer. Like, just all kinds of I mean, we haven't even
tapped
done,
into it.
We haven't even done enough research yet to know how much like marijuana can benefit us.
Right.
You know? It's insane.
And I think that's the problem is people that don't know about it just think like, oh, marijuana, weed. They just have one view on it. But meanwhile, there's this whole division of, like you said, it's the CBD and it's insane.
I feel like I'm lucky to be a part of Weed Maps. You know,
it's a great
I smoke weed. You know, it's great to maybe not have to pay for some of that sometimes. And, you know, it gives me the opportunity to be a part of the cannabis community in different ways.
Sure.
You know, not just, you know, oh, I get free weed and, you know, I'm part of Weed Maps and that kind of shit. You know, I get to meet awesome people and, you know, have some experiences.
These trips that they do too. Wow.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, I couldn't even imagine how they compare it to a skate trip. You know, maybe now with different sponsors like Nike or something like that, how they've treated, you know, maybe to that level.
Right.
But in such a different way. It's not even relative, you know? Like, it's not about the hotel. It's not about the, you know, fucking where we're going and, what we get. It's just, like, the all-around vibe, you know? Like, the vibe that's created makes you want to go skate, makes you feel good about being on that team. We all share a genuine positivity. Yeah. Like, it's really hard. You know, when we get in the van, if somebody's not feeling it, you just fucking kick back and chill.
Yeah, like, exactly.
We don't even pressure the vibe of, you know, you need to get shit done. Like, this is fucking, we know we need to get shit done.
Of course.
We're coming on that trip consciously knowing that we need to get clips and make it worth getting this treatment, you know? So my whole thing is, to be part of that and to still be who I am and to be able to put in the work, you know, and the spots be available. And, you know, it's great to get out of my everyday just to be in San Diego. And I love San Diego. It's great. Yeah. But the skate spots and everything that you're used to just kind of gets tiring.
Of course. So, you're at your home base. It's the same shit.
You know everything. You know the tricks. You know this. You know that. Right. So to go to the new places, to, you know, be around new people. Like, we're constantly putting new people on the team. Yeah. And,
you guys got a good Stevie Williams, right? Braden, a bunch of dudes.
Boo. Yeah, Stevie, Braden, Boo. We got Jaws. Chase Webb is new.
Sick.
Clay Kreiner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sick.
Wow. Yeah, pretty much killing it.
You guys travel with, like, the other, like, athletes, too. Looks like you guys go with surfers and stuff
Bruce
like
Irons
that.
Or whatever.
I mean, yeah. Bruce Irons, fucking epic. And Nate Fletcher. And, I mean, we're, I don't know, just on a whole different level of doing it, dude. Yeah. Like, when we were out in Hawaii, it was Weed Maps Moto. It was Weed Maps BMX, Weed Maps Skate, Weed Maps Surf. And then they have Weed Maps MMA.
Seriously?
So, yeah. It's like straight fucking legit, next level.
And you guys all stay in the same house, or?
Yeah. And that's why it's like sports medicine, you know? Like, because it's not just skateboarding and it's everything. Like, just... These dudes are doing gnarlier shit than we are sometimes. Dude, these dudes on the fucking moto track are blasting 10 times as high than we would ever get on a skateboard. Right. Just on a regular.
It's rad. I mean, you guys have one common theme, though, right? Also, I mean, imagine back in the day going on a DVS tour and it's like motocross DVS. Like all the
it wouldn't work that
what
way.
The fuck is going on here?
Yeah, it just wouldn't work that way.
Yeah,
because that's not the common theme, though. The common theme is like that we all smoke cannabis.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if we don't all smoke cannabis, we use it in some form.
Sure.
And even if we don't, it still plays a role in our life, whether it's for us or for somebody else, that there's a reason why we're on that team.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, do you smoke a lot before you skate? Like, if you're gonna jump down something, like it's
so different. It's so different. I don't know. I never really plan to go skate. And then if I do, I think it stresses me out more. So then I end up smoking just as much as I would any other day, just thinking that I got stuff to do. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get ready so I can smoke a little bit and then like get in like the mind state, you know? And then once I'm in the mind state, whatever I'm going to do, I'm just go out and do it. Just make it happen. Like, so that's pretty much what skating is like for me too. If I'm going to skate, whatever level I'm going to go to, I just skate or I just smoke in the morning. So in the afternoon, maybe I'm already on that level and I'm just comfortable. I don't like to smoke when I skate, really. Like if I'm in the heat of the moment, I'm not just gonna stop and take a hit and fucking, you know. In between tries. No, I used to do that shit sometimes, like just be sitting there like trying to trick. I'd be getting over it, so I'd smoke, and then I'd try it again or something like that, you know. And I'm like, I don't know, just. It kind of interrupts everything that's already going on. So if I smoke, then I get comfortable, then I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I'm going to try it again. Then I'm just not into it. So I just don't smoke. I already get the right level. Boom. Yeah. That's it.
Has there ever been like a trick where you are like you've done that you were so high you can't believe you did it?
I was going to say, sometimes you could probably get too high.
Shit, dude. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you how many tricks I've done that have just been on that level of just being not coherent, I guess you could say. Because it's not necessarily even being high. I guess, I've smoked before certain gnarly tricks or whatever, but then it's just like that shit we were talking about. It's the blackout moment.
The blackout.
It doesn't even matter what level you're at. If you reach that understanding of it's going down right here, you have the blackout moment, nothing matters. So like I forget about being high, I forget about like a beer or two. That blackout moment. Yeah. After that, it's just party time.
Was there anything that you've done that you were just scared out of your fucking mind?
Okay, that rail that I 50-50 in the beginning of my
Ride the Sky
part that I run to the gate.
Okay.
I went there later in Cold War and did lip slide fakie and then Smith grind.
Oh, okay.
And Smith grind was probably like the scariest trick and just felt like
I
just felt like I was gonna almost eat shit every time because I always thought about this one slam that I've had previous.
Oh no,
it just always haunted me, and I've always thought that
it's gonna happen.
You know, it's gonna happen again, but it's never happened since, and I'm still like. Kind of like, how did I get away with it for so long?
Yeah. How many stairs is that one?
That was 24.
Damn.
Jeez, dude.
But the thing, I don't know. See, the thing about that is there's kind of a thing about big rail skating that it's not a secret. It's like an obvious factor.
Yeah.
There's a hill on the side. So it's almost your like escape.
Mm-hmm.
So say that was in the middle. I'm not saying I wouldn't Smith grind if it was the middle. But that just changes your level of how you look at it. Because your escape is...
You could bail over the... You could test it out in a sense,
exactly.
right?
So, I mean, when you have to commit, no matter what, if you want to make it to the bottom, doesn't matter if there's a hill there or not.
True.
You're going to the bottom and you got to deal with whatever, you know.
Consequences or...
In between time, too. Fucking, if you don't lock on, there you go. You got the rest of the road to look
I feel like a Smith grind is even safer than like a lip slide or something. Because you could actually just get on and then dip it down and you're kind of locked in. No, it's not the...
I've got so comfortable with lip slides over time that's like my board slide for front side. Because I don't know, I don't feel very comfortable frontside grinding, which is a lot of people's go-to warm-up.
Sure.
And I just feel a little sketchy on it. And I don't know, you know, I was just thinking, if I'm going to put this much over on a lip slide, then a Smith grind is only going to be half of that. And if I'm going to sack it on a lip slide, I'm ready to sack it on a Smith grind. It's right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, might as well just...
Well, dude, what about the slam you took? We tried to blend slide the rail, and there was a hill on the other side, and still...
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Yeah. You can only get away with it for so long until you get, you know, bit by the snake. Yeah. You just get caught, dude. Like, what can you do?
Oh,
like,
man.
You got to commit to it, and that's the problem. That's what's going to happen when you commit, whether there's stairs or a hill or whatever. Whatever. You know,
damn.
Deal with it.
Well, let's talk about... I wanted to ask you before about turning pro for Zero. Was that anything... I mean, I'm sure it was a big moment, but did they surprise you, or did they have it planned out? Well, because I know that
I can't even remember.
Oh,
I
you can't remember. You can't remember when you turned.
It's so weird.
Really?
I don't like. I honestly don't remember.
So they didn't plan it out, obviously, because you probably would have remembered the plan.
Dude, yeah, I don't. I mean, they kind of did, but I don't remember how it all worked.
Right.
I guess there was just a phase from reaching a level at AM where you just the fans, the people, whoever are just kind of like, okay, this dude needs to be pro. You know, like it's inevitable.
Right.
So I guess I reached that level, and then I'm like, I don't know when I transitioned, or they just gave me a board, and then like they had the series of boards or whatever, and they had them all ready, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like
No.
I don't remember like a party or anything.
It's amazing. That's amazing.
I mean, you've been partying this whole time. It seems like.
I know.
Fuck. So I never woke up from that party.
Was it after a video part? Was it after? It must have been after the video part or something. No.
We had New Blood,
Yep.
and then we had the promo video,
That's right.
and then what was it?
Cold War? No, that was
it was Strange World.
Were you pro at that point? I think you were.
Yeah.
You were pro at that point.
But I think oh, you know what? The promo video, it was just me and Garrett Hill that had parts. And that was, I guess, us turning pro.
Oh, there
so
you go.
maybe that was the
gotcha
celebration in itself. I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
That's kind of cool. Just 2 parts and then montages, and I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, after that, I was pro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because then I filmed Ride the Sky after that, in between that and Strange World.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
then I think that was the other video that I thought maybe was relative, but just had nothing to do with Zero.
Right.
That was the other video part where I was like officializing that I was pro.
Sure.
Just I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, you've been on Zero for how many fucking years? The whole time, man.
What happens if I get off now, though? What's even the point?
You
know, is there anywhere better to go? Is there anything better to do?
But you seem pretty loyal to like all your sponsors and everything. Like you don't really.
I mean, as loyal as I can be.
Yeah.
If they're loyal to me, and I mean the relationship's mutual,
of course,
that's great.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people jump ship all the time. Go to here,
yeah,
go to there.
I think I just learned my lesson from back in the day. That was kind of one of those things that you'd hear about that you really didn't want to be a part of.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you want to have somebody that's reliable. So reliability also relates to loyalty, which means like if you're here to stay, then that means when we call you for a demo or whatever, like you're gonna show up because you want to be there.
Right.
That's a loyalty side of it. Is I want to be there. I'm gonna be there. Like, thank you for having me on. This is me showing you
the appreciation.
Yeah, appreciation and fucking putting in as much work as I can for you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you said Zero's working on a little. What was the title again?
Damn it all.
It's all VX too, right?
Always.
Wow.
That's pretty much always. I mean, the only time we ever like do any other format is when it's long ones.
Oh, gotcha.
That's like the only other option.
Yeah.
Like VX, Fisheye is. That's what we use. Nothing else. Fisheye.
Yeah, you guys did the United Nations in
VX.
Yeah.
Keep it OG.
That's right. That's right.
I guess that adds to the vibe, you know. The
No,
feel of
it's
the
a whole
videos. It just keeps it
totally
just how you fucking saw it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I mean, because Baker's new video is going to be HD, and they're switching. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how a Zero video would be.
Baker can do whatever they want.
Zero too. I feel like Zero can come out with an HD video and be still.
I feel like
sick.
we can, but I feel like
you want to keep it in
doesn't
that.
even matter, you know, because Zero is just that old school fucking scummy, trashy vibes.
Sure,
You like almost want to use the like washed up shit.
Right.
It's kind of how you feel. Just after a long time on Zero, you're just like, fuck. Just how much longer? Put me in for another 2, coach.
Well, listen, man, you've been in the game for a long time, bro. You know. Seriously.
Yes.
Well, do they have a release date maybe or a deadline for the video? Has that been talked about at all?
You know what? Sometime this year. So 2019. Just
wow.
You just drop it online? No idea.
That's sad reality, but probably.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just, you know what? Fuck. I
said-
just want to drop a VHS video or something.
That'd be
and
amazing.
Just have like 10 copies and that's it.
Just send them to all.
Yeah, and then the only way you could watch is you go buy the VHS player, whatever.
At Goodwill.
Yeah, exactly. Then at least you gotta do something to watch it. Yeah. So it matters, There's some value behind it.
Sure.
Imagine if not gonna give you that. I don't even want you to have it. I'm gonna just waste that idea.
That's amazing.
I think we know. I think we know who you're gonna say.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Are you satisfied with the footage you have now? Or you want to?
I don't know. I'm not really trying to push it as hard as I was.
Sure.
In the way I was. Mm-hmm. So maybe just explore a different side of my skateboarding that I feel is relevant to me. Okay. That will still give people the vibe that, they feel my energy through my skating, I guess you could say. I don't know.
Right.
But, I'm still jumping on shit. I'm still out there.
Sure.
Putting it on the line for whatever I feel in that moment is worth it. But I'm not going to go fucking do some shit just because people are like, oh, this would be sick or whatever.
It's more calculated.
Yeah, it's more calculated. Yeah. Exactly. I went from a point where things that were ideas used to be like, oh, I'll fucking try that because, it sounds sick. I could do that or whatever. And you just get sparked and try and do it.
Exactly.
And whatever. But now I'm like, I can't just go and do that and take those chances. It's a little more calculated, like you're saying.
Sure.
But I feel like it's more successful that way.
Okay.
More calculated, less planned. Let's say that. Because
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not finding a place to do a trick. I'm not trying to make a plan at certain times and have all these things go on. That just makes the situation more
stressful.
Yeah, I think it's overwhelming because you're already thinking about it days in advance. You're like, fuck, okay, I'm gonna go skate. If there's gonna be a photographer or something, you just call him that day and be like, okay, I'm feeling like maybe we should go here today.
Yeah,
this is what I want to skate. Because if you plan on something, you're already putting yourself up to it. That you're gonna feel that good that day.
Oh yeah, it's like the list we were talking about. Yeah. It's like the list, and then you get there and you're like, well, maybe I'll just ollie it. Or
and then you feel bad when you already dragged other people out, and you're that guy. Then I'm all fucked.
What about skating at night? Lights, generators.
Ooh, it's been
about dragging people out.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. I think that's one of those things.
It's a worst.
You do a lot of it. I mean, I used to like it a lot.
Seriously,
because it felt like you're just getting away.
I feel like when you're 18, that's the best in the world.
Yeah, you're getting away with whatever. You know, like you're out when nobody's out. You have this fucking school lit up. It's on the street. You're waiting for a cop to pull up at any moment.
That's true.
But you just chill there till 3 a.m. Fools got beers. We're smoking Sprites. You're basically getting away with whatever the fuck you want right there.
Yeah, that's true.
And even when the cops do roll up, at a certain point, it's not even that bad.
Right.
You usually end up getting off just because they're tripping on what the fuck you're doing out there in the first place. They're all, why are you guys out here at 2 a.m?
With Jenny and lights?
Yeah. You're skating, and this is a full production.
Seriously.
So how could they even really, unless they show up with the squad, then it becomes something. But it's usually one dude, maybe two dudes at most, and usually it's all right.
Well, imagine them trying to confiscate the lights and the generator and all. You know what I mean? It's a whole thing. It's a lot of paperwork. For them.
It's a lot of work.
If they want to do it, they'll do it.
Yeah, for sure. For real. That's definitely happened.
But I know what you're saying though. You go out on these tours and you're in fucking Nebraska lighting up wherever.
You're everywhere. You're just in different countries too, and they still are just you're even in worse situations when you're in different countries.
Exactly.
These people
just pull
what
the fuck are you doing?
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But it's one of those things where you're just out there and you don't even think about. You're just lighting it up with the boys.
Skaters don't know any better. We don't live in the same world as everybody else. You guys are busy doing your jobs. Your everyday. Our everyday is not real. It's not even real. That's why we always have troubles with our girlfriends. We always homies that don't skate don't understand us.
Even the girls don't understand.
Yeah. People in the real world don't understand the skater's mind because it's so far out there and how we look at shit and what we think. And usually a skateboarder, being that we reach the level of just streets and homies and all that, just fucking the vibe of skating,
Totally.
You completely lose contact with how the regular world works.
Yeah.
When you're doing shit, like, and you realize people have these jobs that, like, you know, I mean, it's weird to say because we're skateboarders and we skateboard. Exactly. It's like a fun thing that you look at as like growing up. It was, oh yeah, I skateboarded. Yeah. Right. But no, I skateboard for a living. Yeah. That's what I do to get paid.
Turned into a career.
Every month. You know, like you're sitting there at fucking McDonald's. You're sitting there in the desk at the fucking
office, whatever.
The office, you're at the bank, wherever you are. Yeah. Everywhere we come into contact with other people, like, it's just weird because you're like, I could have your job. Oh yeah, I could seriously be you, but I'm just out here skating like a motherfucker, dude. I'm fucking still skating.
It's true though.
Just still playing around, dude.
And the best is when the cops are there and they're like, "How old are you?"
Yeah,
you're just like,
and you give them like the fucking 30, 20, whatever,
44,
anything above,
and they're 22.
Anything above teens. Like, you're like 20, 21, they're kind of like, you fucking little dirtbag, whatever. You're like, once you say 30 and above, they're like, dude what the fuck are you doing?
And they're younger. They're younger than we are.
Yeah. Yo, dude, mind your own business. I don't ask you what you're doing. It's obvious.
Exactly.
You're a cop.
Yeah.
I'm a skateboarder.
How many? Do we count how many? I can't remember the name of it.
When you're having
Michelada.
Fun, hey, when you're having fun, you don't count.
You don't count. Okay.
Doesn't matter. Like, are you trying to tell people, oh, I drink this many beers? So fucked up. You're like,
do you ever do like wizard staff? Do you ever do the wizard staff?
I've done it before. Yeah. That is a way of being like, okay, I drank this many beers. Fucked up. But like, also, that's just like your way of telling yourself, like, damn, this is how much I drink, or this is how much I can take in.
Sure.
Like, that shit gets leveled up, dude. Once you're like at like 8 to 10.
Tall cans.
Oh my lord. Jeez. You're insane. No, once you get like 8 to 10, you start really feeling it. And then any above that, like 12 and beyond, you're just like, whoa, dude.
Floating. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say, hey, for your next video part, can you please put some manuals in there? Because, dude, I skate with you some manuals and you are so good at them. And you never, ever really put any clips out doing manuals.
I don't get the opportunity, really. I have to. I mean, what other parts am I going to have to display a manual trick?
This next one.
What do you mean? What next one? The damn it all?
Yeah.
No, I don't really feel like. I feel like
throw one in a line.
I'll do one in there, but I mean, it's just not gonna be the manual trick that I want to do. The ones that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like a more technical. Yeah. Like take your time type of manual trick. Yeah. No, we're not gonna see that in any of my parts anytime soon.
Why? Why you don't want to take the time to?
No, because zero. I just. I don't feel like it's ever matched up in my parts, and it just doesn't work out how I feel I want it to work out, you know?
Right.
I'm just gonna have this one crazy weird tech manual trick that I'm not even blowing it up. I'm not that great at manuals.
I've seen you do some good manuals.
I can do some sort of manuals.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
I respect them. They're really fucking hard, and I feel like I might get broke more on manuals and some ledge shit than I do on some of the bigger shit that I do. Because it's just those weird, like the nose manuals and the switch fucking shit, and you get stuck and you're just constantly dude, it's fucking,
it drives you insane for sure.
No, it's more
mental.
It's more of a mental thing for sure, because if you don't have patience and you don't have that like will to just figure it out, because you literally got to figure it out. Absolutely. It's all a matter of this much,
exactly,
like that much,
millimeters.
Like, Weck will let you know. He'll fucking zoom in on your ass. So
have you gotten Weck before?
No, because I don't do manuals. But like, that's why I don't even put them out. I'm like,
maybe in the Mexico part.
Yeah,
get some manuals in there.
I got one already.
There we go.
What is it? Just whisper it.
Switch manual?
Hard flip.
Just a nose manual nollie flip.
That's good,
nothing special. That's like a pretty.
It's probably like
standard
a curb to like
trick.
curb manual pad to 20 stair. It's like
chill out. It's just. I mean, out of the manual tricks that I do, they're pretty basic. But then I feel like if I was gonna have a manual in like a zero part or something, it would have to be something. Okay. I had a manual trick in, I think, Cold War.
Okay.
I had a manual curb and then fucking always
exactly all the stairs. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I have to have some shit like that.
That fits. It flows. It goes with the whole thing.
Because it's a manual, but then I'm gonna fucking like do something gnarly after that.
Sure.
And I can't just sit there and enjoy my manual and fucking take my time and then feel like I succeeded like on some crazy level that I'm not the tech dude.
Yeah.
So when I do something like that, it feels way more like satisfying sometimes than doing some big ass shit.
Sure. It's a weird thing. And it's
the
big ass shit, you only have so many tries, right? A manual, you could sit there for 6 hours.
Ever.
Yeah.
And ever. And then come back and sit there forever again.
There's still manuals I'm still trying.
Fuck.
Right now.
True story.
I have actually one random question, but whatever happened to the limo, dude?
Oh, you used to drive a limo around.
He's going to pound the whole beer.
He's thirsty.
Man, he got that thing ready with the lime and he just, wow. Pretty good. Right. I'm impressed.
What happened to the limo, dude?
He's trying to clear the table. He's trying to clear the table.
I'm trying to beat that goal.
Handling business.
You need any Clamato in there?
Nah, it's only in the cups.
Okay.
We usually don't mix in the beers.
Oh, gotcha.
Stuff like that.
But yeah, you used to have a limo. You used to drive around. What was this limo all about?
That was my everyday for maybe 2 or 3 years.
I love it that your everyday was a limousine.
Yeah, no, it was. I think I only had one other car that I didn't really drive because I just figured the limo was just the way to go. I mean, I couldn't even drive the other car because I felt like every time I saw the limo, I just wanted to go pick up the homies and go skate. That was the reason I bought it, though. I did not buy it for me. And like, I mean, at that point in time, I was already like doing whatever, like going to parties, fucking hooking up with chicks, like all the shit was. It was on. The party was on. So it didn't really matter what I did, what car I had. That life was already going. It wasn't about the party. It was about the homies to go skate in the fucking limo and just be the fucking like ghetto fabulous fucking scummy like kids just in a limo. Yeah. You know, like just fucking some rats. Yeah, like some rats in a limo who just pull up and just everybody pulls out skateboards. Right. So for a while though, when I first got the limo, it had the vinyl like black top.
Gotcha.
And I probably had it like that for a year or so. And in between that time, I fucking go skate with the homies, all that good shit, and it looked super flossy, right? And one day, I noticed it was like coming back on the top. I'm like, fuck, like to get this whole thing replaced on the top has got to be like a G or something.
At least.
So it was ripping off on the freeway, and like, we were on our way to Black Box. Oh my god.
Literally flapping.
It was literally flapping in the air. Like half of it was back, and I looked out the
like a fucking sail.
Why is car going so slow?
No, it was seriously. You could hear it was like, like making that fucked up noise. I was like, oh shit, dude! Like I thought my tires were flat or some shit.
That car noise.
Yeah,
like
just a weird car noise.
Bad.
I didn't know if it was the fucking engine or what it was. I was all pull over now. Pulled over and like looked around. The whole top was like flipped back. I was like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Like I didn't know what to do. So I was like, we're gonna get off. We're gonna drive to Black Boxes. We're already kind of like in that area.
Surface
we're up
streets.
there, whatever.
Slow, yeah.
So we drove all the way over there. Got there and ripped all the top off, and it was just this rusty, fucking shitty looking just roof, you know. And that's why it ripped off, because it was like moldy, fucking just ready to go. Anyways, it stayed like that for another month.
Okay.
And I was just like, fuck, dude. Now we look extra scummy. Like, not only do we have a limo, but the limo looks like shit. And then fucking we get out and it's even better. Like, we got fucking
rusty.
It just makes more sense now, you know?
Exactly.
But I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I'd like want to roll fucking, with something on the top. Like spray paint it black or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. I hit up my neighbor. I was like, yo, you got any spray paint? He said, yeah, I got all kinds. All right, sick. fucking red, yellow, and green, right? It's like, fuck, let's do a Rasta top.
Yeah, right.
Started spraying it. Yeah, we sprayed it fucking all Rasta top, like red, yellow, and green.
Did you even tape it off or do it? No, you just went for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like, it was just hood life.
Sure.
Just boom. Did it, and then after that, it was the Rasta limo after that. And then ever since, probably another 2 years of cruising it around. And then it got towed in front of my parents' house. It was a sad day.
Why did it get, you didn't pay the registry?
No. I think it was just parked in front of their house, and maybe they just didn't. No. I think it was still a little, maybe they just didn't like my lifestyle at the time.
Okay.
Well, your parents got it towed?
Maybe. I'm not blaming it on them. Shit. You're putting words in my mouth. But no, I just think because it was literally in front of their house.
Right.
And nobody comes down that street.
One day it was gone.
It's just gone.
Maybe it got stolen.
No. I got back, and then I was like, "Where's my car?" And like, I was in front of my parents' house, so I had to ask him. I was like, "Where's my car?" And they're like, "Oh, it got towed." And like, you didn't try to stop him, or like, what the hell?
Right.
And they're just like, "Oh no," like they didn't really say anything. So I was kind of just left to believe that maybe just maybe. They disagree with my lifestyle at that time and
reputation. You know,
I don't know.
The Rasta limo in front of
the Rasta limo in front of their house. Yeah, maybe I didn't have the best reputation at the moment, so they caught wind of that and they were like, "Yeah, we need to change that."
You didn't even try to go get it, or
you know what? I did, but
it costs more money to get it out.
I was kind of sketched because it was gonna be $2,000 to get out, and I got it for $6,000, and then I put a little work into it in between time just to keep it up. So I already spent, probably like $8,000 on it by then.
Exactly.
And I'm like, am I gonna fucking
spend another?
I'm gonna basically spend 10 G's on this thing, and I'm like, I could have easily done it. And now that I look back on it, I'm like, it would have totally threw my world for a fucking way different spin. It just would have complicated things way too much. I don't know why. I feel like if I kept the limo, I wouldn't be who I am.
Yeah?
Because I would have just been too fucking wild. Just too wild.
Well, I was going to say, didn't you get tired of driving it and everybody else kind of partying in the back? You were like,
that was the point.
Okay. You didn't want to join the party, like maybe.
No, my party is when everybody's partying and fucking like. That's why I like being a DJ and shit like that, is because you're like
bringing the hype,
provide the party, like the hype man type of shit. Like,
I like that.
I don't know, when I party, I just like when everybody's partying and everybody's feeling
everybody's
good,
having a good time.
Yeah, fucking when fools are all like sour and being all weird, I'm like, dude,
yo, give me the auxiliary cable.
Yo, cool down.
This has been fantastic, man. You got fucking Raj drinking the Michelada. I can't remember the name. I'm gonna have to work on the name. Michelada.
Have a meech on the beach.
Michelada. Kelly, did you finish your Michelada? Or
I did.
Wow.
It was great, dude.
I'm the only one. Didn't. Well, I had to go to T-Bone. He finished it off.
You're also
me.
not a drinker. So.
No, but I had to try it, and it was fucking delicious.
All right,
it was delicious. Yeah.
Do you still skate Memo Park at all?
It's kind of like home base.
Yeah. When I used to live down there, me and him met up there one time, and some kid stole his keys to your car. Remember that?
Oh my God.
What happened? Somebody stole the keys to your car.
Yeah, I see that kid around there all the time too, and it's like some weird.
Oh, you know who it was?
Well, yeah, I had to find out.
He was like, who the fuck? Like, dude imagine seeing this guy pissed off.
Oh, I know.
I seriously had to do this number. I felt like a Valela moment or something where I just got at the gates of the skate park and I was all, yo, nobody's fucking leaving. Nobody's leaving.
Lockdown.
Nobody's leaving, dude. Where are my fucking car keys, dude? I'm not leaving here without my car keys. Like,
no one left. Dude, no one left. And he was
I fucking checked every motherfucker in the park. I was like, who's got my car keys? Like, what do I need? all right, whoever gives me my car keys, I give him a fucking board. I don't know. What do you need?
Oh yeah, and then the kid gave it to his friend.
And then they fucking was in the bushes.
Yeah.
Oh, they made it. What the fuck are they gonna do with your car keys?
What are you gonna do? And my car's a piece of shit anyways. Was
this the limo car? Or was this a...
Fuck no, it wasn't a limo. If they got my limo keys, I'm fucking socking fools left and right, dude. I'm not even asking questions. I'm just until I find the keys, just boom, 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 boom. Fucking. That's the only time you're gonna see me punch somebody. It's like
there's a kid that got his camera stolen.
Like,
there's a kid that got his camera stolen.
Oh God, let's not go back to that. Let's leave that kid alone.
We've already covered that.
Yeah,
we've already covered that.
That dude's already gonna flex on me.
Listen, bro,
I'm gonna get the insta flex.
Thank you so much for coming by, bro. This is amazing, man.
So you're cutting me off now?
Great.
No, you can keep going on the beer.
Yeah, we can keep going, bro.
No, I was just fucking around.
Hey, Kelly, will you grab?
Yeah, what size t-shirt are you?
Oh yeah, can we give you some 9 Club shit?
Sure.
We'll give you a mug. You can make your micheladas in.
What, dude?
I know. It's like half of a.
No, you gotta specialize that shit though.
We should make a big one, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming back for episode 420.
Oh,
that's what he said. He's like, you want an episode? Like, you want to come on to? He's like, whenever 420 is available.
Jesus Christ! Can you imagine, Raj? We'll be fucking 60 years old.
No, dude. You guys just gotta get on it, dude.
Well,
how many skateboarders are out there to interview? Get on it, dude.
But we're at 130 right now. 131.
Exactly. Fucking, you're already chipping away. Solid. You only need fucking.
We do
need
230. Oh no, 300.
No.
Wait. We do 52
at 330. You need 290, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
289.
No, you're at. This
is amazing. No, but you have 52 episodes a year.
You're at one. Hey, what are we at?
131.
131. You need fucking
289.
229.
289 or 229?
Wait, where?
Let's meet in the middle. We need 260.
279. Wait. This is bad.
But how many episodes? We do 52 episodes a year.
To get to fucking 420.
How many fucking... Damn, 420. That's a long time.
Fuck, by the time we come back, we'll have a lot more to talk about,
true.
right?
That's true.
We should have him back on the experience episode. We do.
Oh, yeah, you can come by back anytime, though.
An experience? What's that?
Oh,
I think I was having an
We got
experience.
episode 42 coming up.
This wasn't it?
There you go.
We do
another one?
Yeah, we do another.
I'm just at the 9 Club.
Yeah.
So I haven't experienced it.
This is the real experience.
So when I come back, I talk about the experience.
No. We talk about just skating.
It's just like
we just sit around
stuff.
and we just literally sit around and bullshit.
We take calls.
So you have the 9 Club. You guys take calls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have like a little phone
So
system.
it's a fucking. That one's live.
No, but still edited. But
How do you get calls then?
we tell them to call in.
Chris
You
set
tell
up,
them when we're going on, and then you tell them to call in.
Power of social media.
They give you. You got your number. They got your number.
No, we have a program on the computer.
Fuck.
They call the show number.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
But it's usually just us sitting around and bullshitting, talking about what happened that week in skating. It's pretty fun. I mean, we just literally no pressure, just bullshit.
I mean, I feel like I can't keep up enough with what's going on in skating right now.
Dude, it's a lot, man.
The Instagram is driving me wild, dude. Going from not being used to that into going to try and, be accommodating to that is it's insane.
And then just having people being able to reach out to you in DMs, and it's just
that shit's crazy.
Yep.
Hey, it's a more immediate. It's not even. It's how they have like the chats and everything, the chat boards and all this weird shit, and that shit just goes up whenever it goes up. You post something, you're gonna get this feedback in a certain amount of time.
Oh yeah.
So whether you post something that's fucking means something to somebody else or doesn't mean shit to this person or whatever, you're gonna get all these comments about shit you didn't even ask for.
Yeah.
Where you're all, okay, I fucking just posted this, post it, but then you're saying some weird shit. This dude fucking super hyped, and you get everything in between. I'm like, dude, what
is going on?
We're losing our connection between each other because of that kind of shit, because everything's so lifeless, it's just like post it and get this and get that, and you're just constantly like satisfied,
Yeah.
So this shit is more meaningful than anything, being in person.
Oh, absolutely.
I haven't looked at my phone since we started this shit, only just to see what time it was real quick.
Sure.
And maybe check if I had some emergency text. But saying that, that's a pretty free feeling, you know, and just having a good time talking, just chilling.
Exactly.
Sharing some beers, sharing some spleeves. Good time.
I know, dude. I loved it, bro. I loved every minute of it, man.
It's nice.
Micheladas, we got it all.
I'm kind of sad I gotta go.
Well, we don't have to go. We can just end the show and we can keep talking.
Or we can just keep talking and not end the show.
Okay, that's cool too. I'll take your shit
dude,
away.
I'm trying to finish these 3 beers, dude. I'm working on it.
Shotgun those 3 beers.
Yeah,
dude.
Let's fire it up, dude.
I'll shotgun one if you shotgun the other, and then I'll shotgun the last one.
I would love to see that, though.
I would love to see it too.
Come on, let's do it.
Nobody
Dude,
knows.
Hey, this is what it's about right here.
Tell me.
Hey, these are the moments that you just got to do it and then not think about it because it's not going to be that bad.
Okay, you have to.
Yeah, I got it for you.
Yeah, and you got to give me a ride home. Look at that. How easy was that, huh? Well, I'm going to spill it all over me, bro.
Hey, I'll show you the technique.
Go ahead. Everybody at home's like, oh, he's never shotgunned a fucking beer before.
Is this happening right now?
I might not finish the whole shotgun, just FYI.
Hey,
I don't know how
right.
to fucking do this.
All right, hey.
What
Put it up
just,
to your
Chris has
mouth.
never done this
Hey, you
before.
put it up to your mouth?
Yeah, because I've never been like a power drinker.
Hey,
I've always just been a drinker that just like has a couple beers and drinks.
I'll give you the example. You
Go ahead.
put it up to your mouth.
Yeah.
When you get it up to your mouth,
Sure.
you crack it when it's all the way up.
Okay, go. Okay.
You gotta get the tilt.
I spilled it all over myself, bro. But wait a minute, that was kind of anti-clip. There was no like crushing the can or anything after. Whoa, I'm spilling all over the place.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Chris, that was awesome, man.
I spilled all over the.
Hey,
Listen, Tommy, bro.
for the effort.
That was
hey,
for
the
you,
fact that
man.
you made the try.
You know what I'm saying?
Good enough.
That was amazing.
That was pretty. I'm wasted right now, by the way. I'm fucking drunk. Hey, man, the things that we do on the show, huh, Raj?
That's the first right
As long as there was no lime in the eye or salt up the fucking nostrils.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I care
That's what
about.
you get for inviting me.
Listen, man,
I don't know what you're gonna run
I
into.
loved it, bro. I mean, it's a Tecate. It's not like a fucking.
Oh, it's not
Here we
horrible.
go. We got,
All right, what do we
a beanie for you. You're a beanie guy, right?
I do
There's a
beanies.
9 Club beanie.
Okay.
Here's a
That?
large. This is long sleeve.
No, it's a regular
Oh,
one.
it's a regular one. There's a tee for you.
That-
I believe it's...
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's a regular
Yeah.
tee.
Okay.
It's a good one. Good. Feeling that?
Looks nice.
Here we go.
All right.
Here's a hoodie, 9 Club hoodie for you.
Ooh, it's like kind of thin, huh?
Well, it's a
midweight.
little
No,
bit in
no, no,
between.
no. I'm
Midweight.
saying
Little bit
I
in
like that feel.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like that. I don't like so much the heavy.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's yeah.
Dude,
It
those
gets hot quick.
hoodies are good, man. I'm
Get
actually
hot
really
quick.
stoked
They're
on
really
those
good
ones.
hoodies, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that. I like this. He's checking it out,
Oh, come on.
getting the feel.
Feeling
They're
the
soft on the
fabric.
inside.
Listen,
nice.
man, I'm wasted, bro. Here's a
Yeah.
9
You're telling me,
Club
bud.
mug.
I'm
If
so
you wanted
fucking
a
hungry.
half of a michelada, maybe you could make it in there.
Yeah.
Do you drink coffee?
This is like a
Mini
shot
meech.
of Michelada.
Yeah,
right
it's a
here.
little mini meech.
But we'll work on it.
Oh, and some stickers for your board. That's for the next video part.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How much incentive you guys pay?
Nothing.
Oh, sick.
Micheladas, maybe?
I know. Come on. Let me.
We'll give it some micheladas.
Yeah, Micheladas.
Yeah,
You know
sorry,
what?
get it
Hey,
right
The
back.
next round of micheladas on us, huh?
Hey, but you realize how we roll, right? I need $30. And we need the.
Oh my God, how much is this going to cost us? We're not.
know,
We
We can do it for $20.
You guys got food for less around there?
yeah, we got with $20.
That sounds like a low tier magazine offer right there.